Hi. Thank you so much. Femka champion. Get a big W for Femka here. Femka, I can't see what that was because my chat reader isn't working. So give me one moment. Thank you so much. Just 1 second. Let's get this reader up. Chat reader. Please connect. Ah, for crying out loud, it won't effing connect. That's annoying. Sorry, Femka, give me a moment. Hopefully we can see what the commotion's all about. I'm going to have to open up my terminal and see if mine's going to operate today. All right, we're nearly there. This is going to be fun because we're doing chapter 4. And I'm I just thought of this today. I'm actually quite proud of myself for not doing it with a walkthrough. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, for crying out loud, type error, cannot read properties of undefined reading status. What do you mean? What do you mean? Error while connecting. Error while connecting. My goodness. Hey, Jess, how you doing? So sorry I can't connect to any of the chat. It's Saturday night. It's probably getting overused, but this is the thing: is even my local server that I have set up is not
Femke,
operating the way that it
says, how
should.
is the new pet doing?
Sorry. The spider. I haven't been out to see the spider for quite a while. So yeah, I haven't fed any burger meat lately. I have not fed it anything. So sorry that I can't get this chat going. I really, really want to see what's happening. I really do need it running. That's just as plain and simple as it gets. Just 1 second. Now, that's what we're on. Is that what we were using last time? That should be working. Let's find that. Okay. Oh, but the chat reader won't work. That's what the problem is. That's the problem. Spam protection. Okay, I don't know how to get that to work. Well, I just guess. Hey, Dampen, how we doing? I just guess we're just going to have to do it. I don't know. Can we do it without it? I don't want to have to do it without it. I don't think we should. There's got to be some kind of alternative to that. There needs to be some kind of alternative. Hang on, I'll just message Rusty and see if he's got any options. How annoying. Sorry. It sucks because I never get to find out until I'm already on whether or not it's going to work. Okay, what is going on? Winter Love, Rose Toy Giveaway. I don't even know how that works. How does that work? I don't know what that is. Let's find out. Let's see if I can even view this. If I go, I should have a live running. Doesn't say. That's what I want. No, it's not doing anything. Cross it off. We might just have to soldier on without a chat, without being able to read any chat at all, which is going to be disappointing. Okay. How annoying. This is a TikTok Live utilizing connector and socket ID, socket IO. Oh, so it's just not prioritizing me because I'm not paying for the thing. Okay. Well, either way, it's been an interesting time. I have managed to pick up a few things between now and last time we talked, everybody. What are the things? So some of you will know I picked up a copy of Halo on original Xbox, which I was really excited about. I thought that was bloody brilliant. And I went to buff the disc out just because I had some scratches on it, which led to more scratches. I scuffed it up quite badly, and I was really like, oh no, this is not good. But I popped down to the local auto store the next day and grabbed some turtle wax, where I managed to buff it back out so it had a shine to it, and I was able to play the game on my Xbox, which was another really, really, really happy moment for me because I was worried that I had ruined the disc. But that is now working. Now, last night I popped out for dinner with some mates, and then I popped out after that to your local Big W. We all get around the Big W around here. And I picked up a game here called Another Code, Recollection. Now, what a strange purchase. What a strange thing that Big W just happened to have one copy of that. Why would I get this game? Well, this game is two games in one, and they're both DS games that have been remastered. I believe Xing, the company that made this game that we're playing last window, made these two games. And I had a look at it, and it's about like a girl who discovers a ghost with amnesia and has to help it recover its memories to uncover some secret about her lost family members who have passed. And I think it's going to be a really cool game. So I bought it. I didn't balk at the full price. I just went and I bought it. And I thought that'd be really good to do. So that's going to happen one of these days. Another purchase that I picked up today, this, look, the light's on. This was $5. This is a red original DS. What's the problem with it? Why was it $5? Well, let me tell you, that's why, because the screen is not attached, but it does, as we can see here, have power going to it. However, when I do try to power it up, we get this happen. Just a small flash. Barely anything. So, I think that one of two things are going to happen with this. If we can get it to run, we will turn it into a Game Boy macro. If we can't get it to run, then I suppose we will just take the battery out of it and put it in that SP that I bought the other day that didn't have a battery. So at least there's something that we can do. All right, I'm just going to try to get this chat reader running again because it's really, really annoying that we can't get it working, because if I can't see what's going on, then how are we going to get anything done at all? I just need these guys to run their stuff on Macintosh properly. Run it on Apple. Come on. Setting me back, guys. I had to install this chat reader into my computer, like hard install it. It was rough. It took a while, and one of my mods, Rusty, a lot of time to figure out how to do it. And if we could just use the software that the company provided on our operating systems, it'd be a lot easier. So I've got to figure out how to do that. Not going to work. I can't refresh my thing. All right, sorry, guys. I want to get started, but I really don't want to miss what your comments are. Terminal. Great. All right. Where are my lines of code to drop in? That looks weird. Something really strange is going on. Have they done an update to this that I don't have logged in or something? We're in that local host now. Oh, the error. I didn't even get to type it in and an error came up immediately. Cannot read properties of undefined.
Code Cake says, but chat was working the other day, sad face.
Certainly was, and I was using the public chat, but my built-in chat that I installed into my computer, like so it runs off from a local server, hasn't been working for a week, which is super annoying. And the other one is that the only way that I can be prioritized as a user for this chat is if I pay a lot of money, and I can't really do that at this point. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. Your text is still going to go. I can still see your chats, but I'm not going to be able to see gifts come up, unfortunately. So if you do drop a gift, please type out what it is because I'm not going to be able to see straight away. My apologies.
Code Cake says the old money wall.
Yeah, classic. Yeah, that's how you do anything. I saw this thing. It brought my head to a boil. It was a BMW that had a high beams function where it would automatically close down if a car got close. But you could only use it if you bought the car and then logged in and paid for it. So it's like a feature that is built into the car that you can't use unless you're a platinum user or you're going in. It's like microtransaction subscription stuff for your car. What are we getting to? Come on, guys. It's a car. Like, imagine, sorry, the brakes are extra. Like, what? Ridiculous. Anyway, we're into the game.
Code Cake says, what has this world become?
Well, you can thank EA for that because they are the subscription model grandfathers. They started it. Get a package today. Buy a package, only $5. $5 every day for the rest of your life is a lot of money. Let's get in. Man, that looks so good.
Code Cake says $3 to save your game.
Yeah, exactly. You can keep playing now, or you can wait till you get to a point to save. Close, move that. Sorry, it doesn't want to move. All right, we're just going to have to deal with it, guys. We're just going to have to suck eggs tonight. Let's continue. I need another phone stand. That's what I need. So then I can see the gifts come up. Maybe I should quickly just do that. Yeah. That'll work. I literally have like a phone clip. I'm gonna clip my phone to the clip and then use it. Open up, son. That way I can still see the gifts. They'll just come up on my screen, so I have to hear the bomber clot and then tune into the stream to watch it. Let's see if this works. I'll have to unplug it though. That's all right. I'm on 92. Okay, I think we can do this. Oh, you MFer, what's up? Okay, we can do it. Yes. Okay, we got it. Nice. All right, we are in. We're going to load that game, guys. We're going to play that game. Here we are. Confirm. All right, let's get the voices on.
Check.
Check.
Check. That works. We're going to need that.
Check.
What's this one?
All right, everything's running. Let's go. Return to story. December 20. A murder 13 years ago. Scarlet Star. How's the game volume for you guys? Chapter 4, December 21, 1980. December 21st, Sunday morning. I wake up suddenly, again. As soon as I open my eyes, I can hear Mum's voice echoing in my head. Last night on the phone, she said, Scarlet Star? No, I never heard your father say that. Still half asleep, I get out of bed, wash my face, and throw on some clothes. I decide to take a stroll to a small park I know 2 blocks from here. The chill air that breezes past me as I sit on the cold bench is kind of refreshing. Definitely helps to wake me up a little more. Thank you, Jess, with the heart me there. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's drop a big W in there for Jess. Big W for Jess. Legend, thank you so much. Big W is also where I got this game, Code Cake. Code Cake? No, what's it called? Another Code Cake. Another code. Code Cake, are you in the chat? You were in it, yes. It definitely helps me to wake up a little more. Item, locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get that mysterious order sheet out of my head. I think it's about time I checked out the 4th floor. Mr. Hyde, hold it right there. Huh? I don't know whose voice it is yet, so I can't tell. Oh, it's...
Oh my God.
Betty.
Are you ignoring me, Mr. Hyde? I was walking behind you for ages. I tried calling out to you several times, but you wouldn't even turn around.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. Looks like you're not as alert as you used to be, Kyle. Maybe there was some truth in what Reg said after all.
So, have you found a new place to live yet?
I haven't even started looking.
You're taking it very easy for someone who'll be out on the streets shortly.
How about you? When do you plan on moving out?
I'm all set to go on Friday. I'll be here for Christmas, though. After all, I wouldn't want to miss Santa now, would I?
Everyone's hitting on Kyle Hyde. That's what that means.
If I moved away before that, how would I know? How would he know where to deliver all my presents?
You gotta be kidding me.
Tony's such a nice guy. He said he'd be my Santa this year.
He what?
I know. Isn't it great? He even said he'd get me the Bella Regina handbag I've been dreaming about.
Bella Regina? Wasn't that a person or something?
Come on, Mr. Hudd. Everybody knows Bella Regina. It's the brand that's taking the world by storm. Clothes, handbags. That brand has everything a girl could want. The prices are a bit high, but it's all so gorgeous.
And you seriously think Tony's going to come through and get this for you?
Sure, he keeps saying how he's going to be getting some serious cash any day now.
Serious cash him?
After seeing a movie last night, he asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I thought it'd be rude not to accept his offer to get me something.
I hope you know what you're doing, getting yourself into, Betty. He said he starts on you and you shouldn't lean on him. Lead him on, I mean. Or even if you don't, especially if you don't care about him.
You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Hyde. Tony knows all too well that he's not my type. Did you hear the news about the jewelry robbery that happened nearby?
Yeah, I heard.
It happened at a jeweler's very near where I work. I couldn't believe it when I heard.
That reminds me. I wonder who that woman... That reminds me. I wonder who that woman in the hat was. I remember her. The woman in the hat. Maybe she was paying a visit to one of the tenants here. Hey, Betty. Did you see a woman wearing a hat hanging around on Thursday night? She might have been visiting someone living here.
A woman wearing a hat? Can't say I did, sorry.
Never mind then.
Okay, see you later, Mr. Hyde.
Betty says goodbye and makes her way up the stairs. Off she goes. Let's share the stream. Let's share it to another app so people there can see it. And say I am playing chapter 4 of Last Window Secret of Cape West right now on TikTok. And something else that I won't say here. Last window. Okay. Bam. Get across there. And post that. Share this. Copy that link. Hit that button, baby. Go back to there. Drop a comment in with that link. Hit the enter button. We have just social media'd. We've done it. Yes. Now check the chat. I'll check the chat reader again to see if it's going to work. We'll connect up. No dice on the chat reader, publicly or locally. We are out. Saturday night is not the night to try to use a free service. Overloaded. Okay, now something about checking out the 4th floor. So let's go check out the 4th floor. I can guarantee we'll only get a few steps before this happens. Huh.
Greetings, Mr. Hyde.
Good morning, Miss Patrice.
Have you been out?
Yeah, just went for a short stroll.
Really? Is that so? I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to thank you again for settling your rent. I may not have been as prompt as desired, but at least I got the money in full. If only some others could follow your example and do the same. Miss Rivet in 206, for example, she called to ask if I would wait a little longer. And Mr. Wolf, well, he's performed his usual disappearing act. I mean, this is the busiest I've ever been since coming here. And having unreliable tenants is a burden I'd rather not have to bear.
Yeah, I imagine it's a real big pain in the f***ing ass. It said...
And he is, Mr. Hyde. Oh, by the way, there's something I have to mention.
What is it?
Before we vacate the building, we'll be cutting the power to the rooms that aren't in use. The 4th floor is scheduled first. We'll have no power as of the 25th. That's Christmas. The power to the hallway will be off too, and I'd like you to refrain from going there.
Mr. Patrice, can I ask you something?
That depends on what it's about.
Would it be possible to see the rooms up there before the power's cut off?
And why would you want to do that, Mr. Hyde? Do you have a valid reason?
Not really, I just wanted to satisfy my curiosity.
There really is nothing of interest up there. It was never renovated like the other floors, so it's just as it used to be. I imagine that by now the rooms are literally covered in dust as well. Surely there's no reason you'd need to go and see those rooms.
Actually, I've been wanting to take a look on there since moving in. When I heard we'd all been moving out, I just thought this would be my last chance. I know it must sound strange, but I'd really like to take a look around. Would you make an exception just this once?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. That area is off limits for a reason. It's in a state of disrepair, and if an accident were to befall you, I'd be responsible. Don't cause any unnecessary trouble for me. I have enough to deal with as it is.
Yes, of course you do.
In fact, I'd be grateful if you could avoid mentioning this ever again. The 4th floor is strictly off limits for tenants. That is one of the reasons the fire door was installed. Actually, I've been told rather specifically to leave that floor untouched. The new owners were quite clear about their wishes.
The new owner?
Personally, I find it ridiculous. Why would you want to see those rooms at all?
Okay, listen, point taken. Leave me the alone.
Just keeping them off limits takes more effort than you may think. It would have been far more practical than to convert them along with the rest.
Why? Why didn't she? All right, it's time to dig down and get some questions. She hates questions. We're going to ask questions. There's only 2 questions right now we can ask. Those are, what kind of person bought the place, and why was the 4th floor not converted? Let's start with that, I think. Why was the 4th floor not converted?
I simply couldn't afford it. After my husband passed away, I was left to fend for myself. I had to use all the money that had been left to me to buy this place.
I had to use all the money. What did you have to use all?
There simply wasn't enough to convert each and every room. If the truth be known, times were very tough here at the beginning.
Okay. She said she had to use the money to buy this place. Why did she have to use the money? She didn't have to. She could do whatever she wanted with the money. Let's find out. What kind of person? What kind of person's the new owner?
Without divulging any particulars, let me tell you this. They weren't only interested in the building, but in the land as well.
Can you tell me who bought it?
For obvious reasons, I can't reveal the person's name. But why are you so keen to know about them, Mr. Hyde?
I've been thinking about the whole thing.
Why is it so important to you?
The new owner asked you to leave the 4th floor as it is, right? But if they're only going to tear the place down anyway, well, something didn't feel right about that. So I was curious.
I see. It may be strange, but it's entirely up to them what they do with the property. I apologize for taking up so much of your time with our chat, Mr. Hyde. I'll be on my way now. Oh, shit. Hold on, the DS has fallen over.
Sorry, change my voice back. It's the DS. The DS has fallen over. Oh dear, I sound like 3PO. Let's take off the top case. Come on, let's get rid of that. We can slot it in there a little bit more. A little bit more. That'll get me there, I think. I'll be happy with that. Okay, she's gone. I don't remember what it said on the screen, but she's gone. I'm lagging here. All right, Mags returns to her room. So the 4th floor is just as it was 13 years ago. Mr. Hyde, who was this? Huh? Another one. Hey, it's Dylan. Oh, it's you. Can I ask you something? You'd better not be wasting my time, bucko, buddy, buckaroo, boy, baby, bibbly. You want to see what's up on the 4th floor, right? I can show you. But you got to promise me you won't breathe a word of this to Miss Patrice. Were you eavesdropping just now? I wasn't dropping no eaves, sir. This guy's a Samwise. I wasn't eavesdropping. I just happened to overhear your conversation. Anyway, if you really want to take a look around up on the 4th floor, I can open the fire door and let you in on one condition. Why does he turn into David Bowie all of a sudden? What's the catch? I want to hear about that guy. Could you be a little more specific? Rex fucking Foster. I want you to tell me about him. And I thought that was the curious time. I'm not an information service, you know. What do you want to know about him? Why? Because I'm curious, that's all. He's been snooping around here for 2 or 3 days now. He even asked me for some information about 2nd floor resident Dylan. I thought I wanted you to steer clear of him. He's bad news. But Mr. Hyde, he's such bad news. Why did you speak with him in the lobby last night? He's been watching. How did he? You were just listening then too, were you? No, I was just in the right place at the right time. I was coming down the stairs and I heard voices in the lobby. So you managed to discover that he's an insurance investigator then. Oh, what if I did? And you also figured out that he's been targeting a woman living here. Maybe. You don't have to cover it up. I know what's going on. It's Marie from 206. That's who he's after. I'm right, I know. You can tell me. Oh! I shouldn't have clicked that. Ah! Damn! You were fishing for information. I clicked go through instead of talk to him about it. Ah, you got me. I was onto you from the beginning. If you think I can be sweet talking to giving up information, think again. Easy to see why you're a detective. Maybe I should have done that. That's good. Dylan, just drop it. But Mr. Hyde, what could you possibly want with this kind of information? Is there a reason why you're so keen on hearing about Marie? I just wanted to make sure, check if my assumptions were correct. What exactly are your assumptions? For one, that Marie isn't the person everyone thinks she is. There's something you should know, Mr. Hyde. I knew Marie before she moved in here. What? Dylan is up to something. Look at him. He's definitely up to something. That's why I'm curious about her activities. How did you know her, Dylan? How did you know before moving in here? It's like this. when her husband was still alive, I did some repair work on the water pipes in the house I used to live in. Seems she doesn't remember me at all, though. My suspicions will raise. Even way back then, I had a strange feeling about her. What do you mean? You see, she and her husband had a really bad relationship. When I was fixing the pipes, they were quarrelling almost all the time. And 6 months later, her husband winds up dead. That's about the time the insurance company began looking into her. I'm almost afraid to say it, but I think that Marie may have had her husband moited to claim the insurance money. So that's what you've been thinking about. Yeah. You seem to be the kind of guy who likes to unravel mysteries, do I? That explains why you were excited when I discovered I was a detective. Then, when you got wind of Marie's husband dying, you jumped to the conclusion that she must have moited him in order to claim the insurance money. It's true. I love this kind of thing. You have to admit it's fun uncovering secrets about somebody. If you come with me, Mr. Hyde, if you come with me if you want to live, I'll let you take a look around the 4th floor. Okay. If you're serious about wanting to check out those rooms, meet me up at 4 this afternoon, okay? I've got to do. Beautiful. This is fun. That guy has some serious problems, but I don't want to miss this chance. Got to get myself up to the 4th floor by 4. It's my pager. Better get back to my room. Okay, let's get back up to the room. Okay, we're at room 202. Last room on the left. How is is your stream going okay? Mine's doing weird stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm doing too much at the same time. Okay, I'm in the room. His pager went off. And if his pager went off, how do I click the pager button? Pager, let's click that. Using this thing here isn't going to be that helpful. Oh, okay, so the pages, I've got to call Rachel then. I've got to go over to the phone. Let's call her up. Time to call Rachel. Let's go. The light answer. The light on my answer phone is okay. Well, let's read that. What happened? I hear a man's voice on the tape. I don't recognize him. If you wish to accept my order, then respond in kind. Who is this guy? Put a penny in the envelope and leave it in the mailbox for room 404. Okay. When I receive your response, I will send further information about the item and the client. Okay. So I'm supposed to reply to that order sheet? Who sent the damn thing anyway? I've really got to figure that out. There goes my pager again. I get the message, Rachel. I'll give you a damn call. Okay, so we've got to do the penny in the envelope.
Red Crown, how may I help you?
Rachel, it's me. Something's up.
I got some additional info on Rex Foster that I thought you might like to hear. I also uncovered about the Hotel Cape West.
Good work. What's the dirt on Rex? F***ing Foster.
I've made some calls and it seems his reputation precedes him. He's definitely freelance. Plus, I found out he's contracted on a commission basis.
Commission basis?
Yeah. Seems he makes all his money doing this kind of work. The rumours about him getting brought in to investigate insurance claims and the insurers ending up not having to issue the payout to the policyholders are also true.
Okay. Guess the insurance companies must love the guy then. From their point of view, he represents a very valuable commodity. Paying him for him services costs them far less than settling the policy payouts.
That makes sense. Hey, Kyle. Is Rex f***ing Foster after someone in the building? Yeah.
Seems to be.
Do you know anything about them?
It's a woman on the same floor as me, gone by the name of Marie Rivet. Huh?
Marie? So it's a woman he's after.
A woman? Yeah, a 30-something widow who moved here about half a year ago. Not 6 months, half a year ago. Hey, what is up? What is up? Welcome to IDK with the extra follow over the... Hey, we got you in. We'll give a welcome anyway because IDK likes to come in and follow. So
Welcome to IDK. Welcome again.
welcome. IDK, join the Discord if you're not already in it. Join the Discord. You don't have to rejoin it every time you log onto your computer, but you're welcome to join it a single time and stay in it.
So, are you close to her?
Not really. I've hardly spoken to her until now. I did have a chat with her about Rex f***ing Foster, though. Him hanging around all the time has really put her on edge. She's... Some might say she's been...
Edging. It seems strange you're having these kinds of discussions with people you hardly know.
Trust me. I never planned on getting involved. It just kind of happened.
Guess you know what you're doing. I can't say I'd trust her, though.
Huh? Okay, tell me what you dug up about Hotel Cape West.
Hotel Cape West was constructed in 1950 and eventually closed down 13 years ago in 1967. The owner of the hotel at the time was a guy called Michael McGrath. Then, on the final day before the hotel closed down, a party was held by the owner. It was during this party that something terrible happened. Somebody was moited. What do you know?
What do you know about the murder, Rachel?
The victim was Kathy McGrath, the owner's wife. Her body was discovered in a room on the 4th floor. Seems the cause of death was put down to cyanide poisoning. The person who discovered the body was named Peter Rivet, a hotel employee.
Sorry, just let me grab my jaw off the floor. Peter Rivet? That's the same surname as Marie Rivet.
Perhaps the most interesting part of all this is that the case was never solved. And the murderer was never caught. And that's all I have on it for now.
Did you find any dirt on anything that happened 25 years ago, for example?
25 years ago.
Yeah. That mysterious order sheet that I received read, Item, locate the Scarlet Star which disappeared at Hotel West 25 years ago.
No, I didn't find anything about that, but I'll start searching. I'll let you know as soon as something pops up.
I'll be waiting. No goodbye. Not see you later. Just out. So the murder 13 years ago took place on the 4th floor of this building. And the person who discovered the body was an employee of this hotel. Sounds too convenient, but it could have been Maria's late husband or brother. No, because she would have had, I don't know what her name would have been. Something Dylan said has got me thinking too. Maybe Maria's hiding something. If she is, I need to know exactly what it is. Okay. First off, we've got to put a coin in there. Now, we've already found our pinky rabbit thingo, so we know he wanted a penny. Do we have... We don't have... Oh, we don't have an envelope. Okay, we'll need to go outside and find an envelope there. Unless there's one in here. Oh, maybe in here. Cardboard box on the table with a red crown logo on it. It's full of crap Ed gave me to sell. No, it's none of that. Okay, we'll check my bag, briefcase. This envelope's up top. There's mail I had stuffed in the mailbox. Mags, eviction notice too. A bundle of receipts. Still need to do the books for the past 6 months. Flyer about Red Crown. This is a new one. Never got around to reading it though. And oh, that's The Secret Word by Martin Summer. Okay. All right. We'll just leave. We'll get outside and we'll see what we can find out. Where do I get the envelope? I'm gonna need to get that envelope. We found an envelope on the floor here. Do I need to talk to someone? Or will I actually find it? Maybe I actually need to look that up. Okay. Entry slip. No, I don't have that. Do I find the envelope down near, maybe at the letterboxes? These mailboxes are for tenants on the second floor. There's my mailbox. Empty. Third floor residents. 404. Well, there they are, the mailbox for the fourth floor. I need to place the envelope in the run for room 404. Yeah. So, what if I get the penny? Hold on, I need to put this into the envelope that the order sheet came out of first. Okay, well, where's that? Order sheet. Examine. But sorry, I should be reading this. The dilemma was something best not to rush into any decision quickly. I'll think about it for a little longer. What's that all about? What are you talking about? Yeah, let's go. Let's read that order sheet again. Examine. I need to reply by putting a penny in the envelope and leaving it in the room 404 mailbox. The dilemma of whether or not I should take this client's order is taking its toll. Best not to rush into any decision too quickly. I'll think about it for a little longer. Okay, so it won't let me do it. Then I should go up to the fourth floor. It's the next most logical option that we have, so we'll take that. Dude, I have so much crap on my bench. Just want to rest my arms up here, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Hang on, what time is it? Am I allowed to do anything? Is it time yet? $11 a.m, so it's nowhere near time. Then who should I go and see? Should I just knock on doors? Hey, Shauna. Super tired. Have limited reception. Oh, you guys on holiday? Fantastic. Women flirting with Kyle. Dylan eavesdropping, and then me forgetting what to do. Door's locked. Should we knock? Knocking ain't get me anywhere. I legit don't know what I should be doing right now. Notes. Do I have notes? No. Mic test. Face the mic. Face the mic and speak directly into it. Yeah. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's down here. Yeah. Did it do anything? Interesting. Ah, everything's falling off. My goodness. All right, that's going to work. Try that mic test again.
Femke, Elle says, can you explain the tip about Rivet?
Oh, okay. Someone knows Kyle Hyde too. That's really good. So what has happened? So we got a tip about Rivet. So Dylan had been watching me, Kyle Hyde, talk to everybody around. Oh, dude, yeah, Hotel Dusk is a beautiful game. Whoever you are, hang on, who I'm trying to see, Jess MF. Hotel Dusk is a beautiful game. This is the sequel. This is Last Window, which is the sequel to Hotel Dusk. So we're at Kyle Hyde's house where he lives, which is called Cape West, and it used to be a hotel, but it is now apartments. And everyone's getting kicked out. We've just found out that one of the tenants who moved in half a year ago, not 6 months ago, named Marie, her husband has passed, and her brother also, and she's suspected of insurance fraud. Now, we also just found out that somebody there's a mystery on the fourth floor that we're not allowed in. What happened was somebody died on the fourth floor 13 years ago, and it was the wife of the former owner of the hotel. And the person who discovered the body shares the last name of the suspected fraudster. Does that make sense? That was Peter Rivet, and this is Marie Rivet. And Marie Rivet now lives in the building, and her either brother or husband found a body upstairs 13 years ago and is also no longer with us. So that's what we're trying to find out. I've got to figure out where I'm supposed to go now. I don't know. Should I just go back down to my room? Should I go and talk to someone else? Should I just look it up? Let's go to 206 and see if Dylan's there. Does he live there, or no? Who lived there? It'll be Marie. What is it, Mr. Hyde? I think I know something about the bugging the bugging device we discussed. Hi, Lynn P. How are you, and how's your holiday in Sydney? I hope you're enjoying yourself there.
Of course, please come in,
says Marie. All right, let's get to it. Okay. So she just can't get enough of him in her room there. She just keeps trying to get him in the house. It's quite uncomfortable, to be honest. Marie, I found out that the device you spotted is part of Rex's handiwork.
Just as I expected.
To make matters worse, this wasn't the only one he'd planted. There was another device in Lucky's cafe near the seat you casually sit at.
Oh my. Why would he do something like that? What possible reason could he have?
Marie, I need you to be absolutely honest with me. Can you think of a reason he'd be after you? You have to let me know.
Just what are you implying, Mr. Hyde? That I'm some sort of liar?
I just need to be sure. Do you have any idea? Can you think why he'd target you like this?
I don't know what you insist on.
Asking me
the same thing
over and over.
Over again. Excuse me, I've been a little sick. I have no idea what is going on.
I'm asking because I want you to tell me the damn truth. Cody's back. Reckon the Hamburglar is coming back. I don't reckon he will be because they can't advertise crookery. If they change his uniform, put him in some Loddon greens so they know what he's like. It is a very unique experience for sure, absolutely. But yeah, get into Last Window if you can find it. This was donated to me by a viewer. Bucifer has sent this to me to play very generously. So it's hard to find and pricey, but we found one without a case, so it was cheap enough for us to do. But still, it was a lovely gift for me to be able to play because we loved the first game, loved it. All right, I'm asking because I want you to tell me the truth. Marie.
Mr. Hyde.
Someone told me that you and your late husband went on best of terms.
Who could that be?
I think you're hiding something, Marie, and I think it's time you came clean. I had an interesting chat with Rex last night.
You were talking with him?
Yeah. I tried to get him to stop pestering you and leave.
Did you succeed in that, Mr. Kyle Hyde?
Not quite, but he told me some interesting bits of information. Actually, he warned me about getting tied up in your business.
What on earth did he mean by that?
He seems to be convinced that you're perpetrated some kind of insurance fraud.
Fraud?
It's not a 3DS game. It is a regular DS game. Just a regular DS game. So, sick of all the Macca's characters coming back, Cody. My goodness. They're all coming back. They're trying to bring him back like Donald Duck. No one cares about Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck. Maybe some people do, but I don't know. Is he cool? Do they put a backwards cap on him and they really go? Anyway, fraud. So tell me, did you know that he works as an insurance claims investigator?
Mr. Hyde, I...
And if you did know, then why the hell didn't you mention it earlier? It would have saved a lot of time and trouble. Marie, is there any truth in what Rex told me? Well, is there?
Let's catch her out.
Let's catch her out on this one. Thank you so... Whoa, what is that? With that big star on that situation. Thank you so much. Let's get a big W up in there for situation right now, everybody. I can't read what the gifts are, so I'm just trying to get in there and see them when they come up. So thank you so much, situation. I appreciate it. Legend. Okay, let's call her out on it right now. Let's click it. Marie. What do we want to say? Quit with the crying act or look me in the eyes? What do you think we should do? Quit with the crying act? We'll go look me in the eyes. I think quit with the crying act's a bit... We'll go look me in the eyes. Yeah, look me in the eyes. Look me in the bloody fucking eyes. For fuck's sake. We could have been a bit... We didn't have to be that. We did it anyway. Would you fucking look at me? Damn it, look me in the eyes when I'm speaking to you. That's still a bit... Very...
Mr. Hyde, please tell me what that awful man said to you.
Let me be clear. I don't trust this guy. And I sure as hell don't believe his story entirely. But I need to get a better idea of the facts from your perspective. I need to know more about when your husband and brother died.
Mr. Hyde, please. I am not trying to commit fraud.
Sorry. Rex told me all about you, Marie. He told me how 13 years ago after your brother died in the accident, you became the sole beneficiary of insurance policy payout. Seems the insurance company started getting suspicious from that point.
That is a total lie.
Challenge. Marie! Is Rex making this all up, or I don't think you're telling the truth? What do you think? Is Rex making this all up, or I don't think you're telling the truth? Let's go, I don't think. Let's go, I don't think you're telling the truth. Should we poke it? Should we poke it? What do you think? Is Rex making this all up? I don't think you're telling the truth. I don't think you're telling... Let's go that. Let's do it. Let's go get a game over. Let's try it. I don't think you're telling the fucking truth.
Why won't you believe me?
If you tell me the whole story, maybe I will. I'll ask you again. He's Batman, by the way.
Mr. Hyde.
It's not Dr. Jekyll, that's for sure. Rex f***ing Foster told me all about you, Marie. He told me about how 13 years ago your brother died in the accident. We're going around in circles here. You became the sole beneficiary of the insurance policy payout. It seems the insurance company started getting suspicious of you from this point. That's a total...
lie. Challenge?
Marie. Is Rex making this all up? He gave me another chance. Interesting.
Of course he is. Do you mean to say that you'd take his version of events over mine, Mr. Hyde? He is employed by companies purely to discredit claims and void payments. I can just imagine all the horrible things he's saying about me. I'm not like that. I was already dragged through all this 13 years ago.
We've got some thinking to do. Toppy is in the house, and we've also hit the likes goal of 5K. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's get yourselves a big W in there. A big W for yourselves. Big W for you, everybody. Speaking of big W, I have no affiliation with the Woolworths company, but I was scrolling past there last night after dinner, and I picked up the game Another Code. This is a 2-game package. It's a remaster called Another Code Recollection, and it's made by the same people who made this. So I had to get it. I thought, I've got to get this game. It doesn't have Shing written on there anywhere because it's a remaster, I suppose. But I believe the company Shing, C-I-N-G, made that game, those 2 games, and this. Toppy, it does sound awesome. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to playing it in the future. Oh, and Toppy, you'll love this. I picked this up today. $5. The only problem with it,
Shawnee says, is it similar gameplay to this too?
It's a little different. It's you can walk around and stuff, like you can, because it's a port of a DS game, but you can use the Pro Controller to walk around and do that kind of thing. Yeah, I mixed this one up with level 5. I thought she went. Oh, they totally did. Yeah, they totally did. Yeah, that's why. So this game would have come out in around 2000 and earlier than this game. So Last Window was Shing's last ever game that they worked on, and they went into liquidation, I think, before the game even came out, which is sad. These came out on DS in like 06 or something like that, I think. You check it out on their Wikipedia. But yeah, the remasters obviously continue to come out on Switch, which is awesome. But yeah, that red original DS, it doesn't have life. I've got it plugged in, so hang on. If I re-plug that back in to the power, you can see that it charges, and it's been charging for a while, so the battery's still there, but when I go to turn it on, I get a flash and that's it. So there's work to be done on that, but if it works, I'm going to turn it into a Game Boy macro, and if not, I'll take the battery out because I need it for a Game Boy SP. So, yeah, I think that's exactly probably the reason why back in the day, I can't even see what name is it. That's Jess, isn't it? Yes, Jess. Probably for that reason. And Jess, also, if you're just popping in for the first time, you can go and watch the start of me playing this game on another app that is red that has a play button on it, but I'm not going to say who it is. But if you look in my direct me here, there's links to all those places, including a Discord where we have a chat and have a laugh. So you're more than welcome to join that if you're a Discord user, and if you're not, become one because it's pretty fun. The old style message boards type thing, and we get in there and have a laugh. We share food, we share pets, we share Dragon Ball, Aliens, Zelda, Pokemon, all kinds of stuff. I've got to make a Star Wars one too, I think. Make a little Star Wars thread there. I reckon that'd be a good time. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if you want to drop one of those big follows on this one, I'm on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 9 p.m. Melbourne time. We'll be playing this game till it's finished. That's the thing too. Okay, back to the game. Are you trying to commit insurance fraud? What a direct question. This already happened 13 years ago. Do we want to front her up with, are you trying to... Yeah, let's do that. Let's just hit her with it. Are you trying to commit insurance fraud, Marie?
Why would I even consider doing that? Is that the kind of person you think I am?
Marie. Actually, yes. Well, no, but... I think, well, no, but... If you don't start giving me absolute facts, what choice will I be left with?
Naturally, I want you to believe me, Mr. Hyde, and I'd like to tell you everything. But part of this is very difficult for me.
Very difficult. Oh, that's from Jess, and we got to say something to Jess. It's
Welcome to the LFG Prime TikTok. 3 weekly...
What is it if it happens 3 times a week? Is bi-weekly twice a week or every second week?
3 times a week stream from 9 p.m. on a Tuesday, Thursday. Welcome, Jess.
Welcome. Okay, welcome. I've already given you the spiel about going to the Discord thing. Tri-weekly.
It's the tri-weekly stream from 9 o'clock for a couple of hours-ish, about 2.5 maybe. Thank you and welcome. Enjoy your time.
Sorry, I'm getting crazy here. This already happened 13 years ago. Or what could be so fucking difficult? Sorry. For you, Let's go. This already happened 13 years ago. We'll go for here. This already happened 13 years ago, Marie.
13 years ago, my brother, Mike Porter, died in a car accident. The brakes in his car failed and he plunged off a cliff. After he died, I was truly alone. He was the closest person I had to a parent. The only other person who took care of him of me like he did was Peter. On the morning of Mike's funeral, Peter gave me an envelope he'd gotten from Mike. Inside, I found details of an insurance premium Mike had taken out prior to his death. I was the sole beneficiary of this, but it was a small comfort for losing my brother. Peter told me that Mike wanted nothing more than for me to be happy and secure, and had made provisions that would enable me to live alone without ever having to worry. The ring you kindly found for me was a present from my beloved Mike.
I see.
The company that held Mike's policy had to pay out the premium, began to pay out the premium, but before long they stopped making the payments, despite the police investigation concluding that his death was accidental. The insurance company believed otherwise and began their own investigation. Mr. Hyde, can you imagine the hardships I've had to endure to claim Mike's money, to claim what was rightfully mine?
Did they send someone to keep tabs on you too, Marie?
Yes, they did, actually. But no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find any proof that the car crash was anything other than an accident. Eventually, I received the entire payment. Of course, there were still plenty of people who doubted me, but I just had to endure it. During that trying time, it was only Mike's friend Peter who stood by me. And after that insurance had been paid out in full, Peter and I got married.
So that's how it happened.
I want nothing more than to forget that terrible time. But even when I feel I've finally put it all behind me, this happens. I can assure you, Mr. Hyde, fraud is something I would never ever consider. You have to believe me. Don't listen to that rat Rex f***ing Foster, the slimy little f***.
Marie. You have to make me You have to make me believe, or I simply don't believe your story. What do you think? Have a good lunch, Femke. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. Don't forget your envelope. I won't. I'll definitely not forget my envelope. Okay, so is Kyle Hyde really going to pull the old "what are you going to do to make me believe you" routine? I mean, it was the 80s. Not excusing anything at all here. This is not a Bill Cosby game. I simply don't believe your story, or you have to make me believe you. Because I kind of do believe her story. Like, it's not... I'm going to say that. I do believe it. You have to make me believe. It just doesn't add up. How could two people close to you die in the identical ways? Moreover, they both left you substantial sums of money.
But that's how it happened. They were both victims of similar accidents and both cared for me enough to take out insurance policies that would ensure my security. They loved me, and they didn't want me to suffer, even after they were gone. Just like my brother, Peter also took out his policy without telling me. I honestly had no idea that I would receive a further payout after Peter died.
Hey, CFOS, welcome back. It is a good story for a DS game, and that's why I went and bought another Code Recollection, because I knew that these guys know how to do story. Even if it is just Kyle Hyde's a slayer and everybody wants a piece. His negative attitude is the Rizzler. So what could be so difficult for you, or how did you find out about Peter's policy? We'll go for I think we know what could be so difficult, but we'll ask it anyway because it's an option. No worries, Shauna. Have a great time. We'll see you later, and you can watch the backup later on, on play button. You can watch it there. What could be so difficult for you?
If I tell you, will you hear me out?
I wouldn't ask if I had no intention of listening. Toots, if there's something you've been holding back, now's the right time to let me know.
There is something.
I suspected. Time to talk.
Yes, you're right.
6 months. Just say 6 months. Just say 6 months. I know you can this is translated from Japanese, but you know that half a year is 6 months unless we're on another planet. Okay? Unless we're on a planet that has different lengths of year we know about. 6 months is the go.
About half a year ago, Peter had lost his life and the police called me. Naturally, I cried, but deep down, a part of me felt like I had been released. The only rational explanation was that I was feeling pleased to be apart from Peter.
Okay. Ooh. How did you find out about Peter's policy?
It was after Peter died and I moved in here. I was going through his stuff and I came across the policy information documents. When I read the details, it all became clear and I froze. Peter had done exactly what Mike had done before him and taken out a policy in secret.
Okay.
Mr. Hyde, after Mike died 13 years ago, I was left to fend for myself, that is, until Peter started looking after me. We wed after the insurance money from Mike's policy was paid out, but I was still unsettled. Did he really love me, or did he have another motive for marrying me? After all, I'd just been awarded a very substantial amount of money. It was on my mind all the time from the moment we moved in together until he died. After we got married, Peter began to use Mike's money to fund his business venture. At first it went
well, but... wrong button.
First it went well, but as time went on, things took a turn for the worst. We started arguing about money a lot of the time. Each time we had an argument, I felt myself drifting away from him. one step at a time. If I'd known from the start that he had his eye on the money after Mike left me, I would have distanced myself from him more. It would have been an easy decision. I would have realized that this was not the kind of person I needed in my life. The most ironic part of this whole story is, before I could discuss this with Peter, he was gone. The brakes failed while he was driving, and his car plunged off a cliff. It was virtually identical what happened to my brother Mike. They had one thing in common. They both decided to take out secret insurance policies, and they both named me as the person to receive the money in the event of their deaths. That's why I'm being investigated for fraud. I've told them time and time again, I've done absolutely f***ing nothing wrong.
So you say. I've still got one more thing I want to ask you, Marie. It's about the incident that happened at the hotel 13 years ago. What are the chances that's right? Why did you pretend you didn't know about it when we spoke yesterday? Especially seeing as your own husband, Peter Rivet, was the one who discovered the body of the murdered individual. Yes, it looks like she cut his braces. Looking that way.
Mr. Hyde! It's true. He was the person who discovered the body on the 4th floor. But he wasn't alone. Mike was there with him. They discovered the body together. I'm sorry I lied to you about this yesterday, Mr. Hyde. I just wasn't ready to talk about this subject.
So what happened then?
After discovering the body, Mike wasn't the same. He began to act strangely. The next thing I knew, he had died in a car accident.
Which we are aware of. It's been mentioned many times.
I strongly believe that he had never made the discovery. He'd still be alive today.
Okay.
Mr. Hyde, now you pretty much know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Rusty, and welcome. Rusty. What was that one? That was wild. Thank you. Wait a second. You just got the #1 gifted badge. My homie. Thank you so much. Rusty, you must have just messaged me because I saw it come up. Yep. Okay. I'm going to check that right now. You just got my attention with that big bomber clot cracking into that. That looks really nice. Oh, let's go. Connect. Oh, that looks really good.
Games and private Discord. Support LFG Prime. Never stop raging.
Never stop raging. My goodness. Rusty, this is beautiful. This is a really, really good looking chat reader with the gift on there as well and everything. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much. Wow, what an absolute champion. Never stop raging. That is so funny. Okay, did you guys hear that Never Stop Raging come up in the chat there? Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
It'll do for tonight.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with the other one, but it's just it's bringing my.
Yay.
You did hear. Oh, awesome, Jess. That's so good. Thank you so much. Oh, legendary. Oh, let's get a big W in there for Rusty because Rusty is just saving my life on this thing. Big W for Rusty. That's no my name. Thank you very much. All right.
Big W for Rusty.
Oh, it says it when I. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is.
Oh, there's just full voice to chat. Click the mute in that menus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Where's the mute? What's that? How do I do that? Full voice to chat. Wait, we need to get that out of there. Is it the play button? We'll try this now. We'll try this test. Okay, I think I got rid of it. Yeah, I think I got the test done. Woolworths for Rusty, that's right. Big W. Okay, so if anybody wants to drop a comment to test that text-to-speech is not going to just go off, that'd be sick. RDK did a follow. Charlie is back. Thank you very much. Good test. CFOS, nice. And then, CFOS, can you test your TTS? I'll see if mine will work. We'll go. Thank you, the tiny Diney Rusty.
CFOZ says test.
Nice. I don't even have TTS on my own thing. Let's get a big W in there for Rusty as well. Another one. Big W for Rusty with those tiny Dinnies. Legend. Thank you so much. It's looking good. Okay. All right, I think we can continue on now.
Now you know pretty much all there is to know about my past. Please don't make me go through it all again.
Marie.
Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'm tougher than I look.
Why do I have the feeling I've heard that somewhere before? Right. It was after Dad died and we'd moved to New York. My mum said the exact same thing to me. Try not to spend too much time thinking about it. Remember, we've only got a few more days in this building. If you find you need to get anything off your chest, give me a call.
You listen to what I have to say?
Yeah, sure. If you need to talk to someone.
Mr. Hyde,
Marie, I know this is tough, but can I ask you one more thing? Did either Peter or Mike ever have a conversation with you that mentioned Scarlet Star?
Scarlet Star? Well, they mentioned the word star.
Nomanummadonfee says, and with that I've got to head off for a bit. Chat soon. Happy detecting.
Thank you so much. Thank you for detecting, doing some detective work on getting this chat working again. I don't know how you do it, but you're a bloody champion, so thank you so much, Rusty. There's one more big W for Rusty up in the chat. Let's get it in there. Let's get in there right now. Big W for Rusty. Big W. Rusty. Thank you. Did I write bug? No, I wrote big. Yes, big W. Let's get him in there. Okay.
Well, they mentioned the word star, I think.
I see.
If I recall correctly, it was while they were working. I distinctly remember that word being mentioned. My brother and husband used to use the word along with others working in the hotel.
Do you remember what kind of meaning it had? It was just...
Sort of a secret code linked to the closing down party.
What kind of party was it?
Sorry, but that's something I can't help you with. That's all I can remember.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, I gotta go.
Of course.
Really cool. Interesting. Marie's husband and brother both seem to be connected to coincidence.
Big Bomber Club, Big Bomber in the mid.
Thank you so much, Ethan. Thank you so much. I just heard a funny noise come out. Go, wah! Ethan, let's get a big W for Ethan. Ethan's entered the chat, everybody. Big W for Ethan. Legend. Thank you so much, and welcome to Ethan. Okay, and also the word star. It was used by the hotel staff, then had some significance. I've got to fix that echo. It's not the way I want it. Maybe that mysterious order sheet comes from someone connected to the hotel too. Good, thanks, Ethan. We're really good. We're just hitting up some Chapter 4, learning some cool new things about the hotel that used to be here today. It used to be here 25 years ago, 13 years ago, whatever it is. I can't figure out who sent it yet, but I can send back a response. This is what we do. I reach into the envelope and take out the piece of paper inside. Nice. I now have an empty envelope. I fold the order sheet and slide it into my pocket. Great. Well, I've already got my coins, so I think it's a good idea to get my penny, combine it with the empty envelope. We've done it. I put the coin inside the envelope. Now I have an envelope with a coin in it. Sarah Koala, welcome. This is called Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Now, this is the sequel to another game called Hotel Dusk. Hotel Dusk, brilliant game. Brilliant game. You would really, really like it. I actually have all of my recordings of my stream of that game, and I'm going to be putting them up on my red channel with the play button on it soon. And if you want to watch me play this from the very start, then you can follow the direct me link there to those places. Also, the Discord that we have a community running in, and you can join the chat and keep up with what's going on. Sarah has followed, which means we need to say
Welcome, Sarah. Hello and welcome to you, and thank you for coming along on this adventure through the murder mystery of Cape West. Sarah Koala, welcome. Welcome.
And thank you for the follow. Sorry, I have mental issues. But we're going to go down and confirm this mission. So this is pretty fun. Do a quick blurb if you want to catch up. Do a Google on what happens up to chapter 4. Sarah, same mental issues, gang. Yes, it is. I want to get sponsored by these guys, Micro. They do the Lion's Mane. That's good. We need to go down and do our envelope drop. Same issues, yeah. We all got some version of it, don't we? Okay, we're going to drop it in room 404. Low keys me. Dude, yeah, it's very good Silent Hill vibes. Well, you know something funny about this game? Silent Hill, a little different. But this guy here, this Theo Von looking MFer, Kyle Hyde, it's led to believe, because the person who is suspected of being the likeness for this has kind of denied being involved, but the person who they think it is has been known to be the likeness for another character in a Resident Evil game. And Resident Evil and Silent Hill, I used to get confused all the time. But it's like Silent Hill without the scariness. That's why I like it. It's not too spooky. Well, here they are, the mailboxes for the 4th floor. I need to place the envelope in the one for room 404. Okay. Let's get our envelope with the coin in it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it in here. The slots in the mailboxes have been sealed shut with tape. I need to put the response into this mailbox, and then, ooh, game. More coin and match games here. Oh, so what do we got? We've got to scratch that off. And peel. Peel. Yes. Put the envelope in. Seal it back up, baby. Nice. Okay, so we've accepted this sheet. It is a DS game, and you know what? We're playing it on a DS too. You wouldn't believe it. So he says, right, that's sorted, and I click the, the button? Oh, wrong screen. Now, to sit it out and wait for the reply to arrive about the secret star and the reward. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is something that nobody else is doing because it's too expensive. I had a guy in the States mod my DS so that we could stream directly from the DS. Because we don't emulate, we play OG stuff. We're playing stuff so OG that we went and dropped a bomb on some big-ass games like this, Zelda Minish Cap on Game Boy Advance, and we're very lucky to have some lovely people like our top dono Femka donate a Game Boy player and the disc so that we can play that game on the GameCube and stream it. Did I say DS? I meant Game Boy Advance adapter for the GameCube and the disc, and play that thing on stream too. So that's really, 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 really good to have amazing people like that supporting. So yeah, it's the way. Get that 3DS out, Sarah Koala, and you want to be playing Hotel Dusk as soon as you get a chance. You can pick it up for like $45 in Australia, I think, if you're lucky. Now to sit it out and wait for a reply to arrive about the Scarlet Star and the reward. Okay, that's his thoughts. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. We got to go upstairs now to floor 4. Remember that? Okay. The game I wish to find one day is the Ace Attorney. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, just stay there because literally I saw it today. Get in. Okay, Jess, get in the Discord. I'm talking like this second. If you don't have a Discord account, make one, because I was looking on a local games shop today, and I think I saw that very game. I'm on their website right now, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Okay, that's not it. Don't worry. I thought I saw it on their page. It was the Miracle Mask. Okay, never mind. But they've got 2 pages of DS games. But either way, get in the Discord anyway, because when we do find it, we'll look out for each other. We'll look out for you and we'll find it. Yeah, you got to find those games. Those Ace Attorney games. A friend of mine had these games back when we were like, 18, 19 sort of thing. And there was another game where you could be a surgeon or something like that. And Rhythm Heaven. And he had all these really cool games and they're just gone wherever. He just just lent them to someone, never got them back. And they're like hundreds of dollars games now. It's crazy. Local game shop. It's not local CFOS to us, but it's in Melbourne. It's Trippy Trades. So the surgeon game. Do you remember the surgeon game? It was like, you were like you had to do surgery on people. I've got the new trilogies of Ace Attorney and the Miles Edgeworth game too. Yeah, it was kind of anime too. I think it was the same people who made like Ace Attorney. Because I was asking him, I'm like, where do you get all these games of like, you're a lawyer or you're a surgeon and like that? What kind of games are they? Are these things? Where are you finding these games? Or you're a detective? And they were all these kind of this particular era anime type games. Very, very cool. Okay, let's continue on. After I reach my room, I slump onto the sofa and mull over the order sheet. Hotel Cape West closed down 13 years ago, and there was a party before the closure, during which a murder took place. The staff of the hotel had a secret code, star, that they used. What connection can this all have to the order sheet? 4 o'clock already. Suppose I better get going. Wouldn't want to keep Dylan waiting. Kyle. Okay. Oh my God, you should play Trauma Center. That's what it is. That's the game. It's called Trauma Center. Necro. That's the one we're talking about. So yeah, Trauma Center, my friend Mace used to have that. And we had that. We had Ace Attorney. And then he's the one who introduced me to Hotel Dusk. Those were the games. I'm like, where are you pulling these games from? They're all amazing. But yes, couldn't believe it. Do you know what, Sarah? I don't know if I like Fire Emblem, but I did buy Fire Emblem Engage and Fire Emblem something else in my list there. What I really need to do right now is I need to go get some Coke No Sugar, some Coke Zero, just so that I feel good for the next hour. And then we're going to come back and we're going to continue on with the game. So you guys want to hold on real tight here. Try not to go anywhere. If you've got enough time to click the like button until we get to the next 10K likes, we can do that. If you feel like going and making a Discord account, you can click on the direct me that is just here. We can do that. So I'm going to get this drink. Dual Destinies you are playing right now. Damn. Oh yeah, I am interested. There's a lot of games to be played. If I could do this all day, I'd be playing all those things. I'm getting a drink of BRB. Let's watch a logo and then I'll go, okay? Let's watch a logo. I'll work really hard on this. I want it to come up. Okay, I'm getting a drink. I'll be back. I have arrived. Yeah, Engage. So I haven't played Engaged yet. Engage. Finish Apollo Justice trilogy and then Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Nice. Play the Miles Edgeworth investigation game. Sounds fun. I'm going to eat this real quick so it doesn't make noise. I'm muting. One sec. I know I say Big W a lot, but get down to your local Coles, pick and mix. Whatever they're called. Scoop and weigh. Okay, we've got to go up to the 4th floor. Let's leave the house. See how far we can get. Normally we take 3 steps and something happens. Sarah, so Jess has said, I'm currently replaying an original trilogy that I played up to AJ and AAI 1. Okay, I'm trying to read that from back here. 4th floor time. Or do I go to his room first? No, I'll just meet him up there, I think. Yeah, he's there. Let's go. What up, homie? Dylan. Hello, Mr. Hyde. I've been waiting for you. Well, I'm here now. Let's get this show on the road. You're on your own, I'm afraid. I'm not going in. You'll have to go on your own. I thought we agreed you'd show me around in there. That's what you said earlier. No, I never said that. Maybe you weren't listening to me. I said that I'd let you in, not give you a guided tour. So you'll let me in. Yeah. I said I'd tell you how to get through the fire door. Got it. And if you know how to get through the fire door without setting off the alarm, you'll never have to deal with Mrs. Patrice getting upset if you go in there. Music to my ears. The first thing you'll need to do is disable the alarm. It's really simple. You need to do this is turn off the switches on the control panel. Okay. Sounds simple enough, and I've used the panel before. Right, I nearly forgot about that. Let's move on to the next part. You'll need to disable another panel before you can get the doors open. There's another one. There's a lever on a box to the right of the door. If this is turned off, you'll be able to open the door. Do you follow? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think I've got it. Also, please bear in mind the knob on the reverse of the door is broken. Hello.
Oh, the man from nowhere. Welcome to you. Welcome from me. Please take your time to look around at the screen, the top, the middle, the bottom, anywhere you like. You are welcome to be here, and we thank you for coming along.
Thanks, the man from nowhere. welcome in, and you're welcome to join the Discord here. If you want to continue the gags and find out what we're doing, we're playing a game called Last Window, Secret of Cape West, Murder Mystery, Sequel to Hotel Dusk. Please bear in mind that the knob on the reverse of the door is broken, so make sure you don't get stuck in there because you won't be able to get back out. Dylan does look like David Mitchell. Holy shit, he does too. And Kyle kind of looks like Jez. Kyle kind of looks like the guy off Peep Show. Jez, what's his name? The actor. Look at him. Theo Von looking dude. He just looks a bit jazzy, doesn't he? That's so good. What do you mean you forgot the turkey, you fucking idiot? It was a joke, Mark. A funny Christmas joke. There's a toolbox next to the door. If you look inside, you'll find a door stop. Once you've got the door open, I recommend using that to prevent it from closing on you. That should be all you need to avoid getting trapped in there. I'll make a point of remembering it. Okay. I'll be in the hallway of the floor below, making sure nobody tries to come up there. Good plan. Then once 30 minutes have passed, I'll come and get you. I'll reset the lever you disabled after, and I'll reactivate the alarm. Okay. One last thing. Try not to make any noise when you're in there. Just draws attention. You wouldn't want Miss Patrice coming looking for you again. You got that right, buddy. Okay, I'll leave you to it. All right, Dylan makes his way towards the stairs and disappears out of sight. Okay, now I remember, if I remember correctly, because we did this earlier, to turn off the alarm, it's a two-finger part of the DS, so as we are playing it on the DS, we're going to have to do it the right way. There's a control panel on the wall for operating the fire alarm. Just click it. Now we knew. We'll click in. Okay. The switch for the alarm is in the on position. I better remember to disable this before trying the door. Let's try it. That should do it. I did 2 at a time. No more annoying alarm. My ears should thank me. And now we had 2 things to do. To go to this door. No. We want to visualize the thing next to the door. Let's look first. Okay. Maybe we'll grab the doorstop out first. Do not forget the doorstop. Great. Because we'll be in trouble if we forget the doorstop. Back from there, this must be the control panel. There's a case on the wall with a glass cover. Inside the case is a fire bell, some kind of lever. Lever? What do you say? Lever or lever? This must be the other control panel Dylan was talking about. Oh, here we come into a little game. Okay. Right, so Dylan said you just need to pull the lever inside the box. Let's see here. Hang on a minute. Whoa! The cover just came off. Two fingers. Yes. Hey! Hold it there and then do it. I love that about this game. It's not just a one-finger poker. You can do things in it. That should do it. Now the lever is turned off. The fire door should open. Okay, let's check out the fire door. Oh, excuse me. All right. We're in. We cannot forget to chock the door up because we will be trapped in there and it will be game over. Okay, so we're looking around. So this is the 4th floor. Seems what I heard was right. It's still just like a hotel up here. Looks identical to the rest of the room. Okay, time to have a look around. Before we look around, turn around. Go to the door. And we need to use the door stop straight away. Yes. I placed the door stop underneath the fire door. Yes. Excuse me. I should put the voice
Pitch shifter on
for that. That should do it. Nice. Okay, we've done something good. Just go to this room. It's not opening? Okay. Looks like the door's locked. Let's head up. We'll come back down. 404 looks like I went up. Oh, 404. Is that? That's the room that we had to put the letter in. Yeah. Let's try it. Smart, yes. This room seems to be unlocked. Okay. Look at this joint. There's footprints on the ground and everything. But wait, those footprints must be new if it's dusty. Room 404. Okay. There's distinctly moist smell in here. Hotel rooms have been left like this for all these years. Okay. So, the floor looks moldy. What do we got? Some pieces of paper scattered around on the desk. Let's check them out. These are sheets of Hotel West's Hotel Cape West headed writing paper. Oh, so they've got letterhead on them. Okay. Oh, what's this? Looks like an old card of some sort, but it's hard to tell because of all the dust. I can just about make out a star symbol underneath a layer of dust. It's also got Hotel Cape West written on it. What kind of car? Oh, I think I might know this mini game. Yes, this is one where we get to blow on it. I'm going to have to get rid of all this dust. Is this going to work? Look at that! How cool! How cool is that? That's so cool. That's what it used to happen on the original Zelda game. You'd have to blow on that, but it's different because the American one didn't have that. But the Famicom did. Okay, that's cool. We got to blow on the DS. So good. Awesome. Let's read it. I saw the word Michael McGrath on there. Yeah, there we go. And he was the owner. The writing on the previously dust-covered card reads, "We would like to thank you for your patronage of Hotel Cape West over the years. And in an attempt to show our gratitude, we hereby invite you to attend a final party." Good old blowing mini games. Blowing mini games. I remember getting lightheaded as a kid trying to play WarioWare. Which WarioWare? This one? Whoosh. No, I got WarioWare twisted on this GBA, but what a coincidence, just happened to have that sitting there. But yeah, those Wario games were sick. To mark the official closure, if you are able to afford the time, we look forward to your attendance on December 10th, 1967. Sincerely yours, the Hotel Cape West manager, Michael McGrath. So it's a party invitation from 13 years ago. The party on the night of December 10th, 1967, that left Kathy, the wife of the manager, dead. I put the odd invitation into my pocket. Okay. Uh-oh. What the What is he doing in here? We're almost out of time. You should come out soon. Our time's up already? Just about. The longer you stay, the more likely we are to get caught by Miss Patrice. You better come out right away. Yeah, I get the message. We only get to look at one thing. It's too bad, but better cut my losses for now. Shit. I can't believe it. We missed it. So how was the 4th floor? Did you find anything good in there? Unfortunately not, just a load of rooms filled with dust. Not exactly the result you were hoping for, huh? If I tell them everything I did up there, this check could go on for ages. Well, no, because you didn't do anything. You put the doorstop in and you picked up a card. Before I forget, even though you know how to get into the 4th floor now, try not to go up there when there are people around, okay? You don't want to get found out by the other tenants, especially Mrs. Patrice. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I got to go now. Right. Dylan says his piece and then leaves. He's got a point. Last thing I need is people prying into my business. I think I'll hold back for a bit before making a return trip. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay, so we got our 30 minutes up there and we managed to get an invitation. I guess we'll go back down. And we'll just keep walking around until somebody... Nothing to go up there. Okay, well, there'll be a chance where somebody will come out and just stop us from doing something, or someone will be like perched in. There we go. Here we go. Here's some arguments going on. You damn fool! I can hear some raised voices coming from further down the hallway. What's going on here? It's not Louis, it's Tony. Here we go. It looks like Tony and Frank are having a bit of a disagreement about something. Let's find out what. The music is rocking in this game too. Okay, here we go. You're wasting your breath. Hang on.
You're wasting your bloody... No.
What's his voice again? You're wasting your bloody breath. I know exactly what you did. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell you're on about. Just admit it, you half-wit. Admit what? How many times do I have to say it? I have no idea what you mean. Right, let's interject. Hey, is there a fucking problem here? You want to explain what's going on here, Tony? Hi. It's nothing, just a bit of a communication problem. Is that how you bloody explain it? The old fool's accusing me of being a thief for the second time in 2 days. Okay, let's find out why. You're a shifty-looking guy. That's why I'm asking you about the bloody theft. Just own up to what you did and we can put this matter behind us. How can I own up to something I didn't do? You better stop throwing those accusations around real quick. I don't care how old you are. I'll take this to the next level. Tony, maybe you should calm down a little. Start throwing your fists around. You're going to regret it later. When he gets agitated, he soon resorts to his fists. He's simply that kind of person. I'm warning you, Gramps. See what I mean? Mr. Raver. I'm not trying to interfere, but you might want to take the discussion elsewhere. Shouting at each other in the corridor ain't just going to annoy the others. Oh. Good suggestion, Mr. Hyde. Tony, this is not over. We will continue this later. Okay. Frank utters his farewells and leaves. Senile old fool. Tony, mind telling me what the f*** was just going on then? Same old crap. Okay. Why is he accusing you? Sure you didn't do anything to set him off? I haven't done anything. He's got his facts wrong. Not really surprising at his age. Have you got any idea why he's on the warpath? It's his tape recorder. The one he always carries around with him during his strolls. Can't say I've noticed. What's it like? One of those small ones that kind of fits in your hand. When he's on his walkabouts, he always has it in his hand. He seems to spend a lot of time walking around and muttering stuff into it. Everyone in the building's seen him doing it. Anyway, he started grilling me because the thing's gone missing. Why did he assume you had anything to do with it? I don't know. We only bumped into each other by accident. By accident? That's all it took to set him off, the old crank. Okay, by accident. Well, where did you run into each other? Okay. Oh, I got to go, but I joined your Discord, so I'll say hi there and catch another stream soon. Thank you so much, Jess. Really nice to have you in tonight. Thanks for the follow and thanks for joining the Discord. I'm going to pop over there now and bam, you should pop into that welcome page and say, Fem's onto it. Thanks, Glossy Road. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you for popping in. Excellent. We'll get on top of that. I'll pop in and say hi properly after the stream. But thank you for popping in. Legendary. Okay. All right. Where did you run into each other? He says. It was in the lobby just after he'd come up from the basement. When was it? Not sure, but is it important? It'd be better if you could tell me. I'm pretty sure it was just after 4. I can't believe I'm being put through this again. Why do people always figure to blame me? I'm to blame. Tony, you're absolutely positive you had nothing to do with the tape recorder going missing. I tell you, man, I'm clean. Look, I got to get out of here for a bit. Get some fresh air later, Hyde. Tony, f***s off. What's got Frank so worked up? There's something fishy about this, almost like he's hiding something. Okay. I wonder what it is. What could it be? Some kind of hiding. Some kind of hiding is going on. We need to know. So, let's go back to our room and forget about it. Bye, everybody. Bedtime for Kyle Hyde. No, not really. But, I mean, we'll just pop in here for a minute. Do we need to do anything? Or can we pop into... How do we find the tape recorder now? Where's Old Son live? Let's look up the character list. What's his name? Frank Raver. 302. All right, we're going to go up to 302 then. Or should we go back down to the basement to check? I have no idea what to do. What if it's just like sitting on the floor or something? So he's at 302, but I think if we pop down to where he was in the basement, it might be there. Like, he was probably doing his laundry, right? Laundry. Let's look. Let's have a look. 1 of 6 communal washing machines. Okay, we've seen all that stuff before. Okay. What's that down there? Can't click it. But there's definitely something there, right? Not quite industrial size, but still pretty big. Wicker laundry basket on top of the machine. It's empty. There was something in here earlier that Tony forgot, but it looks like he realized. Okay. I'm glad there's so many washing machines. It'd be annoying if they're all in use. This one works, but it has slightly broken door and won't close properly. There's a trick to closing it. Okay. What did Tony forget? What did Tony remember? Top of the machine is totally empty. Okay. Let's go over and view these ones and see what we can find out. Anything in here? It's a large washing machine. It is showing signs of heavy use. I always use this one. Me and the machine have been through a lot together. Large washing machine. It's one broken. Nothing happened when I pushed the buttons. And this one, the last one. Big capacity glass door. Certainly looks like it could use a wash. Alright. Magazines and newspapers. Okay. TV stand. Alright, we're not going to find this guy's tape player here. Pot plant. Okay. If there's nothing really to see, then we should check the table and then whatever that corner is, and then we'll leave. Empty bottles. What's that on the ground? That's the tape player. Yes! We found his fucking tape player. It appears to be slightly cracked, probably from dropping on the floor. I pick up the broken tape recorder. It must have cracked when it fell from the table. I guess I'd better return it to its owner. There we go. Silly old thing. Nice. Got him. Got him. Okay, let's get out of here. Before we get stopped by somebody else. We see over there. Oh, that's right. So a guy lives in 30 something, I'm pretty sure. 302, I think. Frank Ravenstein. $302? I'm pretty sure it was 302. Let's go knock, knock, knock on that door. No answer. Well, can't knock it till I tried it. Not in. What a pain. Too busy searching for your recorder to actually get it back. Hey, that's funny. All right. So if he's not there, we'll go back down to Louis Denoza. No, what's his name? Tony Pianta or whatever. Hang on, here we go. It's my pager. Beep, 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 beep. Time to head back to my room. Okay, well that's good enough for, of an answer for me. Give me something to do. Let's go do it. Kids. Let's get there. How do pages, like I'm old enough to know what one is, but how do they really work? Like you get a message on it, then you got to go find a phone call. Got to find a way to call someone. Well, pager means we got a message, so let's get the message. What's this? Speaking of messages, CFOS. Yep, fair enough. So you just get a beep on it and it says call this person, and then you got to go and find that person to call them. That, yeah. Okay, check the message. There's an answer phone hooked up. Makes me feel less guilty. Okay, call Rachel.
Red Crown, how may I help?
It's me. You got an update for me?
Yes, I've unearthed some extra information on Rex f***ing Foster.
What is it?
Before he went into insurance investigation, he worked as reporter for a magazine.
What kind of magazine?
It was called Los Angeles Beat. It was a weekly publication that covered current affairs. Looks like it was pretty classy too.
How does a guy working for a decent magazine like that end up doing the dirty work like this?
That's quite the question.
Yeah, it sounds like you get a text with that information at CFOs, doesn't it? You got anything on the hotel?
Not yet, I'm afraid. I'm still got a few leads to follow up on, though.
Understood. She's the detective in this. She's the one doing the work. I didn't mean to have you work through your Sunday, Rachel.
It's not a problem. I didn't have any plans anyway. Plus, it's nice to hear your voice.
Yeah, yours too.
Okay.
All right, so that was non-eventful. I nearly forgot. I better go and see if Frank's back. Frank. Who's Frank again? Frank. Let's look up the characters. I've got to remember all these damn people. Frank Raver. Oh, yeah. That's the guy who we need to go see. That's the job we were like literally just doing. Okay, let's go and see if Frank's back. You nearly forgot. We just did that. Frankie. The hell. Tony's door is open. Okay. Do we go in or what? This is weird. I'll just take a look through the gap in the door. And who's in there? I can see the back of Frank. What is he doing in there? The creepy old man. Go and kick the door in. No, I think I'll just go straight in and and ask him what's going on. Get the door handle then. Go in and bust some heads. Frank. Damn! What the f*** are you doing in here, you old motherfucker? Let's get him. Grab him by the head. Hey! What is it? What are you doing in here? I can assure you I'm not doing anything I could be bloody considered illegal. Not that it's any of your f***ing business anyway, you little bastard. Not interested in being lied to, tell me the truth. This is Tony's room and I don't see him around, so how did he get in here? And why are you here? Hit him. Hey! You won't find what you're looking for here. Would you care to explain exactly how you can be so sure? I found your fucking tape recorder, you old bastard. You what? There's no reason for you to search Tony's room. You've got it, please bloody return it to me at once. I've got something extremely important on that tape recorder. I'll give it back to you. Before I do, I'd like you to answer some questions. Tell me what's on the tape recorder. Why should I share bloody details of my private property with you, Mr. Hyde? You listen to me, old man. More importantly, how did my tape recorder come to your possession in the first place? On the laundry floor, you fell on the floor in the laundry. You did? You told me you went to the laundry today, didn't you? You may be beginning to realize that you got the wrong man. Perhaps you can tell me. And why were you so quick to point the finger at Tony? It obviously looks like the type of bastard who'll go around lying and stealing. He's got a criminal record too. Criminal record, huh? Once a person has committed such crimes, it's very hard to break the habit. He might think he wants to put all behind him and start a new life, but he can't. I don't think it's up to you to make that decision. Of all the people who want to start a new life, there's always some that succeed. I think the numbers are very low, though. In Tony's case, I'd say it's next to bloody impossible. He can't change, at least not until he feels genuine remorse for his shady past. Okay, let's find out what his shady past is. What kind of things did he do? How do you know about Tony's past? Let's do a little bit of both. Let's go, how do you know? Or what kind of things? How do you know? What kind of things? Let's go, how do you know? Tell me how you know so much about Tony's past. I've got friends in the police force, Mr. Hyde. They give me information. What is it? Are you trying to say you're an ex-cop? About time you bloody pieced it together. I work on the LA police force right up until I retired. Now I'm beginning to make some sense of all this. What kind of things did he do? Tell me what you think Tony did. He is responsible for a violent incident that caused a lot of pain and suffering. And when did this take place? Actually, it happened twice. The first time was 5 years ago, and the second 4. And he was also arrested for theft, but there wasn't enough evidence to convict him for it. Mr. Raver, what is it? I don't really give a damn if you were a cop once or not, but I strongly recommend you stop assuming people are guilty without gathering all the facts. Tony didn't take your tape recorder. He had nothing to do with it. Searching his room won't make a blind bit of difference, because I already found it elsewhere. It was on the floor in the laundry all along. Here it is, right? Okay. What happened to the case? It's cracked. I guess it must have cracked when it fell off the table and hit the floor. Hang on. Where's the tape that was inside? I had no idea this is how it was when I picked it up. I see. Well, check your washing, mate. I may have misjudged you a little, Mr. Hyde. I want you to thank you for returning this. I'm not interested in your thanks. Maybe you should go give Tony an apology instead. Once the tape is safely back in my possession, I shall do just that. Okay. Okay. Frank says his piece and leaves. So Frank's tape's gone missing. But what more importantly than that, he's left this room practically upside down. Famke, did you miss anything big? We did some cool things. We got to use 2 fingers on the DS screen to do some games where we have to shut an alarm off. And then we got to go and blow onto the screen of the DS to get rid of some dust, which was really cool. We found an invitation for the party where, I don't know if you were around, but we found out that thing, what you were there about, what's his name, Peter River or whatever it is, Peter Rivet. We got access to the 4th floor. We put a penny in an envelope and posted it so that we can accept the Scarlet Star mission from the random person. And then Tony was having an argument with the old dude, Frank, getting accused of stealing his tape recorder. But he didn't steal it. Old Frank just left it in his washing and it fell out of his washing pile downstairs. So he's going to clean up Tony's room for him because the old fella just ripped this joint to bits. But at the same time, it kind of looks like how Tony lives anyway. So, what's on the table here? What's on the floor here? Let's check it out. Hang on a minute. Oh, what's that synth? What is that? A keyboard but no stand. Be generous and assume it's one of those. It's in one of the boxes. That's not a keyboard, my friend. 1980. This looks like some kind of synth. It doesn't look like. Why has it got touchpads on the side? Interesting. Looks like a Casio or something, like a CZ series, but with touchpads. There's for some reason, an 8-string guitar. Or is it supposed to be a 12-string? The guitar looks like it's seen better days. Look how many tuning pegs it has. It's 8 strings. That's really weird. Unless it's like a bass with doubled up strings. Records on the wall, TV. I don't really need to worry about that. But what's on the floor here? Huh? Just letter paper. I don't believe it. It's the same as the order sheet I received. Oh, really? Oh, okay. What is Tony doing with paper like this? Famke says that's quite a lot that's happened. Yeah, right. It is. We've had a few things go on. Huh? Busted. Hey, Hyde. Uh-oh. Sorry for coming into your room without permission. Don't sweat it. It's no problem. Huh? Really? Okay. I just met old man Raver. He told me you found his tape recorder and returned it to him. Yeah, that's right. He also said that he came to see me and noticed that the door was open. You came in when you saw him inside and asked him some questions. That pretty much covers it, right? Okay, yeah, it does. Well, that's exactly what happened. So, did you hear anything about the tape, Tony? What tape? Frank said that there was a tape inside the tape recorder, but it's missing now. Yeah, actually, he did say something like that. I don't know where it could be, though. Tony doesn't know about it either. Okay, maybe it's time you ease up on playing Detective Hyde. Stop thinking about this tape and take it easy. Now I stop to think about it. It's been quite a while since you've been in my room. Okay, you're right. One more thing though, Tony. Yeah? Clean these fucking plates up. Yeah, did you leave a letter in my room? A little while back. A letter? Nothing to do with me. I've never even considered writing you a letter, man. You're telling me the truth, right? Cross my heart. I mean, I write letters from time to time, but just not to you. Who did you write to? I thought you'd have guessed by now. I write them to Betty. Ah, Betty. I've got this plan for us to give each other Christmas presents. Okay. The problem is I just can't seem to get the wording right. Tell me, Tony, where did you lay your hands on this letter paper and envelope? They were given to me, actually. By who? I got them from Dylan. You know the guy from the 3rd floor? Okay, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Hey, Hyde, why don't you hang here for a while? I'll let you hear my latest song. I'll take a rain check on that one. I got a few things I need to sort out. Okay, maybe next time. All right, so we get out of his room. Okay. Wow, it's going crazy up in this joint. While I walk around, I'm going to put the mute on so I can eat a couple of these little barbecue rice crackers. Give me a sec. Let's walk around. Actually, where do we go? I don't even know what we should do now. Talk to Dylan, I guess? I suppose. Like, that would be the logical thing. Let's try. Just as I would start chewing, something would happen. Carl gets a big, huh? Dylan! Here he is again. Dylan, I actually wanted to ask you something. Ask me something. What is it? Did you give Tony the paper and an envelope? Okay, let's ask that question properly. Did you give Tony the letter paper and an envelope? Yeah, that was me. Some problem with that? I just wonder where you got it from. Actually, they were given to me. They were given to me too. I got them as a present for all my hard work from Mrs. Patrice. I knew it. I figured I had no use for them, so I passed them on to Tony. I see. So you haven't put a letter in my door recently? A letter? Certainly not me. Why would I be writing you letters? If I have something I need to say to you, I'd rather just come and say it. Yeah, I expect you would. Why are you asking anyway? It's nothing. I was just thinking about something. If you're really curious about something to do with that letter set, maybe you should pay a visit to Miss Patrice and ask her directly. In fact, I was on my way there. Should we pay her a visit together? Together? Well, I got to see her anyway to return something I borrowed from her. Come on, let's go. Fair enough. Okay, let's get it. Oh, we get to walk together as a pair. Remember when we did that? Hey, Mr. Hyde, when are you going to see Miss Patrice? I'm busy knocking shit off my desk here, so give me a sec. I thought I was one floor above where I actually was. A dream come true for Mrs. Patrice. Wow, we hit it, guys. We hit the 10K. Thank you so much. Amazing that we can get to 10K with only 3 people. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Femke's been going crazy on those likes too, so thank you so much. Legend. So yeah, we got Femke's the top liker right now. Nice. Thank you so much. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see the both of you here. Is there something I can help you with?
It's nothing special. We bumped into each other as we were both heading here. I came over to return these to you. Here you go. What did he give? Keys. It's all of the keys. What are those keys for? Why, thank you, Dylan. Oh, okay. Now I can leave you both to it. See you later. Dylan f***s off. What are those keys?
They're the spare keys to the apartments. Dylan occasionally needs to borrow them from me. For one, it's necessary for when he's doing certain types of maintenance.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, Mr. Hyde, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to ask you something, actually.
Oh, and what might that be?
Getting nosy the last few days in this joint, isn't he? Can I see that? Well, I've got a new chat reader. So, hang on, I can see when people send likes, but I can send. CFOS did 211, you did 101, Cody did 1, Necro did 9, Ethan did 33. So yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at here, but this is a new one that Rusty has put together for me. So I can kind of see it. But but it also comes up in the bottom of the TikTok page for me that says Femke likes live. So I know that there. Okay, let's ask the question about the letter set. Did you give Dylan a letter set?
A letter set? Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, I did give one to him.
I see.
Yes, I remember it clearly now.
Can you recall where you got it from?
Why, Mr. Hyde, would you like a set too? If that's the case, I'm going to have to disappoint you. That was the last one I had. If you're really keen, though, I could try buying one yourself. If memory serves, they're on sale at the local drugstore. They aren't very expensive either.
Interesting. So I can pick it up an identical set quite easily for that much. So much for that. Have you left a letter in my door recently?
A letter? Well, I put a copy of the closure notice in your mailbox, but nothing more. Have you not checked it yet?
Actually, I've already read that letter.
That's good to hear. Is that all you came here to ask me, Mr. Hyde?
Yes, that's just about it. So would I have to bother you?
Oh, actually, there was something else.
There was?
Mr. Wolf from room 201 has promised to settle his rent after all.
Tony said that, did he?
He did. He called me earlier to assure me that he'll be settling his debts soon.
That's good news.
It is now. I must be going.
Mags returns to the comfort of her room. Okay. I'm going to eat one of these in full volume. Oh. It was a hard one, too. I return to my room and throw myself onto the sofa. I just can't get it out of my head. Who would have sent me that order sheet? It doesn't matter how hard I think about it, there's no answer inside. I guess I should set my mind to uncovering a little more on that Scarlet Star first. I think it's time for me to take another look around the 4th floor. Okay, before we do that, I'm going to take another look around the fridge and grab myself a fresh glass of Coke. So, stick around. I will be back. Hopefully you'll still be here. See you in a moment. I'm going to mute this real quick so I can chew these things. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're back to the 4th floor. I've been chewing barbecue rice crackers. I've got a fresh Coke. We're ready to get in there and hopefully we can finish this chapter. Okay? Let's do it. Where's my stylus? Let's go. We remember how to do it now. We've got to turn off. Famke, this is what you missed before. We're doing this again. We're going to go and turn off this. Huh? The alarm system's been switched off. I wonder who did this. Okay. It's already switched off. Toolbox. The doorstop's gone. Shapes. I don't have shapes. I've got barbecue rice crackers from Coles. Get them. See my lights in the background change as this gets closer. Isn't that crazy? Adaptive. Pizza shapes or barbecue shapes? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, and also chicken crimpy. Chicken crimpy crumbles beautifully in the mouth on the palate. Okay, let's check out here because someone's obviously in. This lever is set to off. Okay, someone's made their way beyond the fire door. I'm gonna catch somebody in the act. Should we take that and smash someone with it? The last, it must have been used in the fire 2 weeks ago. Okay. Let's go in and find out. Dan Pan, it looks interesting. You're talking about my treat. Okay, here it is. We've got to go in. Strange, the fire door's open. Looks like whoever's in there had the sense to use the doorstop too. Time to find out who it is. It's going to be Dylan. You son of a bitch. I want to quickly give my screen a bit of a dust. All right, someone's in here. They're going to be in room 404. Wait, should we walk all the way out? Who is that? Oh, it was a Discord. Discord went off. Yes. Okay. Let's go to room 404, but we've got to be quiet. Here we go. I recognize that figure. Hey. What the f*** are you doing up here? Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna whisper. Mr. Raver, what brings you all the way up here? And just how has that got anything to do with you? It hasn't. But this isn't the 4th floor off limits to everyone. I'm well aware of that. But I could ask you the same question, Mr. Hyde. Why are you skulking around here when you shouldn't be? I kind of stumbled up here. It didn't take me long to see the fire door was open. It's an error, 504. Be frank with me. I thought Dylan must have been inside, so I poked my head in. Except I didn't find Dylan, I found you. So I'll ask you again, what the f*** are you doing up here? I came here. I mean, I arrived here much like you. I noticed the door was ajar and just came through to investigate. I saw that nobody was here and somebody had forgotten to close the door. I'm going to have to give Dylan a piece of my mind when I see him. Lies! So Frank stops our discussion and leaves the room. He must be a fool if he thinks I'm buying that story. What could he have been doing here? I've got to plug my phone in. It's kind of like 40%. Okay. Sorry. Right. Now we're in the room, so should we look around? Let's look around. What's he doing up here? Let's check this desk again. One of the desk drawers is open. Seems to be empty. There's an imprint of something in the back. What could have been kept in here? Dodgy. Okay. Some pieces of paper scattered around on the desk. We know. We've seen these. There's all sheets of the Hotel West's header paper. That's all that. There's a handprint on there too. These are visible handprints on the desk and on some of the papers. Someone must have been searching around here other than myself. Nothing else up here that we can see? Okay. What's this? Stack of old newspapers. Large bundles of old newspapers are stacked up in the corner. Some parts look too damaged to read. They're really old newspapers. I'll avoid sitting on this chair. I'm not convinced it'll hold a grown man's weight. There's a small lamp on the edge of the desk. The curtains are delightful. Shade of lavender and mouldy green. We checked all that. Okay, let's get back out of here. And do we look in the bathroom or what? Might as well. I need to get a mouse pad, guys. This is ridiculous. Toilet. It doesn't matter how much the class the wooden seat adds. I'm not going near it. Oh, I accidentally clicked that. The bathtub is moldy. I'm not spending my time checking moldy bathtubs. Supply my own toilet paper. Okay, so nothing in here. Try to turn on the taps, but they're rusted in place. Not like I need to run a bath up here anyway. Okay, so there's nothing really up there I need to do. Should I get out of here? What's this? Wait, get out of that. Go back. It gave me the option to look. Okay. A table by the window. Would have probably been nice to sit here back in the day. Now it's just covered in these mysterious dark stains. I hope I won't catch anything from being in here. It's a chair. There sure is a lot of furniture going unused up here. I don't think I'll sit down. I'll only get dust all over myself. More curtains. Smells like the curtains aren't the only thing hanging in there. I don't need to poke my nose in the curtains. Okay. Just another chair. Great question though. Why haven't they sold anything? Alright. Should we follow him out or follow Frank out? Yep, we just got close to the door and then... Who is it? It's Tony. Hey dude, what are you doing all the way up here, man? I could ask you the same thing, Tony. Yeah, well I have... you have what? Damn it, man. I'm no good at keeping this secret. Spit it out, Tony. What are you doing up here? Okay, I'll tell you, but first, you tell me why you're up here. I mean, you must have a reason, right? Not really just taking a stroll. A stroll, you? Yeah, is it a crime now? I feel it'd be nice to see this floor before we all have to move out. When I got to the top of the stairs, I saw the fire door was open. Wasn't that weird? That's the same reason I'm in here. Huh? I hate to ask, but could you make yourself scarce this time? I want to take a look around up here, but I want to do it alone. Sorry, but my stroll's not finished yet. Tell me why you're up late. Was with your mother again? Hey, mother goose. Maybe you should go home and come back another time. Me? Come on, man. Take a hike and leave me in peace up here while you see Ken on being alone. Trust me on this. If you hung around, it's all going to go wrong and I won't get the cash. Cash? What cash? Just forget about it. That's my business. I'm getting a pretty clear picture of you, Tony. You call Mags to tell her the rent's coming soon. Also, Betty's thinking you're going to buy her a snazzy Christmas present. Where's all this money coming from? It's my business. It's got absolutely nothing to do with you. How are you getting all this money to pay for these things? I've got something lined up, that's all. What have you got lined up? What's with you, man? Are you deaf? Hey! Planning on ripping me off, buddy? You plan on ripping on somebody off? Or go somebody? Plan on ripping somebody off? What? Oh, would I do a thing like that? Tony, you better come clean or else. Hide, wait a sec. I haven't done anything yet. So why are you hanging around up here? Look, Hyde, I'm begging you. Let's have this chat another time. This time I have to be alone. Just turn around and leave, will you? You expect me to just do what you say? Please, Hyde. If you don't take my advice, things could turn nasty up here. Turn nasty? Who's planning on paying you a visit? I can't tell you that. Let's get in. Let me guess. Frank or Dylan? Frank. You're expecting Frank, right? Please, go back to your room. If you're here, when he turns up, my plan's going to disappear in a puff of smoke. So, you're planning something. What's this plan you're talking about? The same question. Let's go for the top one. Just what the hell are you up to? I can't tell you. I just can't. So what is Tony hiding? I don't have enough of the facts to pressure him further. What's the plan you're talking about? What's this plan you're talking about? I can't tell you. I just can't. What? Am I stuck? What is Tony hiding? I don't know. I don't have enough of the facts to pressure him further. What am I going to do? What should I show him? I've got the doorstop still. Should I have gone up here yet? Let's try this. What's up with this? He doesn't know anything about it. Shit. Okay, what do I do? He doesn't know anything about this. Okay. Game over, order sheet. I don't know. What if we go back? Hey, Tony, wait here for a while. Hide. Okay. Let's get out of here. Just try another room. Locked. Okay, try another room. 401. Also locked. Nothing up this far end. It's just a window. Last window, perhaps. Hey. 404 we've been in. We're going to go to 402. Crack it. Firmly locked. Okay. Next. We know 405 was locked from the start. We'll try 403. Turning the locked doorknob is unlikely to be the way I'll get into this room. Okay, you don't need to be a dick about it. 405. Open. Thank you. Locked. Okay. I wonder what I should do. Tony. I may be stuck. May I be stuck? I might be stuck. Hey, what is it? I don't have anything really. You're planning something. What the hell are you up to? I can't tell you. I just can't. He doesn't have anything to give him, so wait here for a while. Damn. Okay. Wonder what I can do. I might have to like leave that area. Should I go back to Frank's? Old invitation order sheet, bugging device, pinky rabbit, land entry slip, screwdriver, quarters, small ruler, pager, room 202 key. Is there more stuff around here I could be looking at? Ah, here we go. Hey, Hyde. What are you doing? What, I can't do anything? I'm looking around, dude. He won't let me do anything. What are you doing? I was really excited there for a minute. Damn it. I might have to leave. Just get out of here. Tony's still inside. I'd better leave this open. Okay, let's leave it open. All I can think to do is go downstairs. It's all I can really think of. Where's Old Son live? 302. Frank lives here. Let's knock his door on. Oh. He's there. You, what do you want? Just wanted to ask you something. What is it now? It's about why you're up in room 404. Were you hoping to meet somebody while you were up there? Well, actually, Tony called me up there. Just as I suspected. Do you know why? I haven't got a clue. He just said something about having an important topic we need to discuss. Did you end up meeting him then? No, because you turned up and I decided not to go through with it. I see. Anyway, I'm sick to the back teeth of this subject, and I'm too busy to stand here and talk with you, so please leave. Not yet. Still have to ask you something. Did you get your tape back? No, I'm still looking. Now that's interesting. Tony's going to hold that tape ransom. Tony has the tape. That's my theory. Are we quite done now? I have things to do. Tony, you little bugger. Frank retreats back into his room. That's how it went down. Okay. Did we ask him again or did we go back upstairs? Let's go back up. Or do we go to... Let's go to... Let's go back up. Ooh. Awful. I hope you can't hear those stomach movements coming back through the mic. Back to Tony. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We got to get back to Tone Loke. Here we go. Tony. Hey, what is it? So you're planning something? Just what the hell are you up to? I can't tell you. I just can't. If I let you in on this, then you're going to know how worthless a human being I am. Tony. You're worthless already. You're not a worthless human. We don't need to be rude to him. You're not a worthless human being, Tony. Really? You shouldn't have such a low opinion of yourself. But if you're sure that whatever you're going to is going to soil your name, then stop what you're about to do and leave. It's always the same. Every time I do something like this, I end up regretting it later. That's all I do. Regret. Okay. What exactly do you regret? Or, yeah, what do you regret? We want to know about that. Let's get to know a little better. What do you regret doing, Tony? Well, you see, it's about what you did in the past, isn't it? What do you know about my past? I heard all about you, Tony. I was told by someone who knew about your previous convictions. Who could have told you about that? Frank. F***ing Raver. Him. How did he know? He's an ex-cop like me. Used to be part of the LAPD. Even though he's off the force, he still doesn't take too kindly to ex-felons. Figures. So now you know. Okay. And what's this plan you're talking about? I can't tell you. Out with it. You're not doing a very good job of hiding it anyway. What? You're planning to extort money from Frank. You're planning to extort money from Frank? No. The old man told me everything. He told me that you called him up here with something you needed to talk about. He what? But when he got here, you were nowhere to be seen. Then I turned up and he went back to his room. That's what he said. Great. Now you know. I was planning to have him meet me up here. Then I was going to make him deal he couldn't refuse. Ever since the notice went out about this place closing, he's been coming to the 4th floor to look for something. I noticed he carried his beloved tape recorder with him everywhere when he did. So I thought if I could hear the contents of the tape, I'd know what he was after. Tony. Where are you hiding the tape? Where's Frank's tape, baby? I've got it somewhere safe. I was planning on returning it to him if he could meet my price. I'm certain there's stuff on there he'd rather keep to himself. Okay. I can't believe I've been such a fool. Yeah, you've pretty much refined at stupidity this time. You really need to think more. If you spend as much time on your music. If you'd spent as much time on your music as you do on these crazy schemes, you might actually get somewhere and make some money. Threatening people with violence just doesn't suit you, you know. It's always the same old story. I end up doing stuff that isn't really me, so I managed to hurt the 2 people you heard about from Frank. I just started selling some of my music then too. This guy's a self-sabotager. My manager squandered the money that we had made from the concert, and I just saw red. I can't say. He looked very pretty after I'd finished with him. Jeez. The second time involved some street punk. There was a die-hard fan who didn't stop listening to my stuff even after the first incident. And this punk started wailing on the guy, and I just jumped in and sent the punk to the hospital. This time I didn't get off so lightly. The record company severed my contract. From then on, all my efforts have amounted net to next to nothing. I'm such an idiot. If you can see that this isn't the right way to live your life, then change. Yeah, you think if I could do that, I'd even be in this situation? If you're serious, then yes. If you stop thinking up ways to beat people senseless or get money from them, you'll be heading in the right direction. Sure, it'll take some time. Might be a pain in the ass, but you'll get there in the end. And you'll be able to put the old Tony behind you and start afresh. Hide. You said start afresh. You're not the first person to tell me that's what I need to do. Who told you this before? Betty. It's Betty. The fan I rescued from that punk. Who was that fan? You know what that fan said to me? I love your songs, and I have them all, but you got to get out of this rut you're in. You're only hurting yourself. Start afresh, put the past behind you, start to live a better life. There's your song lyrics. That's how it was hard. I made a promise to that fan. I promised to start afresh and put everything behind me. I vowed to make the best music I'd ever made. And maybe it's about time you make good on that promise, buddy. You wouldn't want to let your fans down now, would you? Hide. Pull yourself together, Tony. You just have to really put your mind to it. You really think I can? Sure, buddy. You're right. What you said just now, I think I can change. I hope you can. For sake. But what am I going to do about the old man's tape? Give it to me. I'll look after it. Just tell him that you gave it to me. And I'll sort out the rest. You serious? Would I say if I wasn't? Okay. You pretty much redefined stupidity as a phrase I'd like to use. Get into using it, Dan. That's great. You got Frank's mixtape. It's actually got Frank's beats on it. He was going to extort him to get it back because it had all of his raps on there. All of Frank's raps. I'm counting on you, Hyde. I'm going to head back to my room now. Okay. Tony makes his way out. But you've got Frank's mixtape. Okay. I think I'll head back to my room too. No way I'm giving this back without hearing it first. All right. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my DS into the holder. That's so annoying. I need to get something that... this is what I'm using to hold my DS. All right, I want to show you guys. An Aldi phone stand. And I'm just like kind of resting it in there. And it's just... it's not quite doing it for me. I need something sturdier. Or I need to like... I don't know. I need something. They don't make DS stands for 10-year-old dead consoles. Oh my god, that noise coming through my mic stand's gonna make me go crazy. Let's get back to our room. Do we have to wedge the door and everything? Should we check the door? Should we like wedge it? Toolbox fixed to the wall. I'm actually going to put the door stop back in there. I don't know if I should, but... what do you mean? Okay, well that's kind of annoying. Okay, it's in the off position. Alright, well it's not letting me look at it, so I guess I don't have to worry about it, I suppose. So let's just go back downstairs. I'm not going to his room, so we're going to go back to Hyde's room and listen to it. Room 202. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Where's my tape machine? Is that the tape machine? Or is it... do I have to put it on the answering machine? The radio. I think I'll put some tunes on. No, I want my tape player. Ooh, excuse me. There's an old amp in the cabinet. Hard bop and jazz. Okay. Keep these jazz records underneath my hair. They're all pretty old and I haven't kept sleeves in great condition. I love every one of these records. Alright, we need to obviously probably go to his phone machine then. If we can't go and check his... can't put it on any of his other systems. At least he's got a tape machine in that. There's an answer phone hooked up, makes me feel less guilty about ignoring calls. So let's go and listen to Frank's tape. I'll play Frank's tape on my answer phone. There we go. I've got to take my own tape out first. Okay, we checked it. Grab the tape. Put side A in. Let's listen. Let's see what this thing says. Push play. Rewind. Till it gets to the top. Okay. Damn. Uh-oh. Did I get a game over? Oh, what have I done? Ah, crap. Yeah, I fucked it. It's gone and done it. How the hell am I going to explain this to Frank? Game over. Okay, we got to fix that. Ruined everything. Retry. We've only had 3 game overs in this whole game so far, so that's pretty good. We've got to get back out of here. All we got to do is go to our room and open the tape player. Oh, I need to lean on this table. Oh! My DS fell over. Okay, let's get back into it. I'm holding this thing with my hand now. Hopefully I don't heat it up too much. Okay. So this is chapter 4. There are 10 chapters in this game. So I'm interested. We're basically doing a chapter a night at this stage, because the chapters are quite a bit longer. I went too far down. So I've got to rewind it, but not too far back. I play Frank's tape on my answer phone. Got to take out my own tape first. And we're going to play, should we play side A or B? Maybe we'll go side B because it's already rewound. Let's see what this thing says. Here we go. Ta ag on di ha we. Coherent. This thing's broken or something? Okay. Now let's empty it. Side A. Then we'll listen back from the top. Here we go. Some tunes. What the hell? It's just a music tape. We'll flip it again. Let's see what it says. Tag on the hotwee. Tag on the hotwee. Coherent. Is this thing broken or something? Tag on the hotwee. More. Okay. Just playing the thing ain't get me anywhere. Just playing the thing ain't get me anywhere. Just playing the thing. Just playing the thing isn't get me anywhere. What else could we possibly do without wrecking the tape? 1, 2, oh. It's the same thing. Okay. We'll flip it. Just playing the thing ain't get me anywhere. Okay, what does that mean? Let's go back and can we look at it? No, I don't want to do that. No, we'll take it out and we'll flip it back over. Can I do like half? That'd be good. Side A. This is where it's just tunes. Okay. What the hell? Just a music tape. Okay. All right, we've got to get it out and we'll go back. Because there needs to be something else we can do, unless there's notes I can make. Should we do the tut? Should we write down the tut ding hut or whatever it is? I think we should. Let's write it down. Okay. Ta'ag on di howi. 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 I don't think that's going to be important, but I think it's funny to put in. We've got to start using that thing a little bit more. Okay, let's get out of here completely. I've got to find out what Frank recorded on this tape that's so important. How? No, don't do that. I would like to go back and look at the tape again in a different way. Okay. A microcassette belonging to Frank. I got it from Tony. What can I do with this? Can I get a pencil out and like fix it or something? Or maybe I've got some like cassette cleaner or something in here. Check out my bag here. There's a cardboard box on the table with a red crown logo on it. It's full of the crap Ed gave me to sell. There could be something in there. Pause it between fast forward. Maybe. Cleaner, what's this? Surface cleaner. Only red crown is cheap enough to sell a surface cleaner in a miniature tin like this. Really? Pocket camera. Portable and easy to use. Security lock. Twice as good. Because he was saying just playing it isn't going to be... FMK, unless you know something I don't, I'll be happy to try and do that. But I will just quickly look through here. Snow globe. How festive. Because of the dots. Maybe if you play it faster. Okay, well look, that's pretty good theory. I think I might go back. Okay, we'll try that. See if it'll let me. Oh, hang on. False alarm? No. No sneeze. You know when you're about to get a sneeze? I didn't get one. We'll try that one more time. Just playing it, he said, isn't getting me anywhere. Frank's tape. I just don't want to wreck it like I did before. I'll play Frank's tape on my answer phone. Take my own tape out, please. Okay, we'll go for side B, because that's the side with the words on it. Now, let's see what this thing says. Thirteen years ago, a person died at Hotel Cape West. The deceased was Kathy McGrath. Great thinking. The voice of an elderly man comes from the tape. Oh, how good. Investigation memo number 0083. That's Frank's voice, all right. The state of the 4th floor was just as it was 13 years ago. My initial sweep of room 404 where Kathy McGrath's body was found is complete. Before vacating this building, I must find the lost items connected with Condor. Is Condor not the art syndicate? Kathy McGrath? That's the name of the victim for the murder 13 years ago. Now that I know the room... Oh no, Condor's the jewellery thieves. Now that I know that the room was 404 whose body was discovered too, looks like Frank has been looking into the events of the murder that took place as well. What does he mean by the lost items connected with Condor? The question is, why is Frank investigating the incident from 13 years ago? Without wanting to jump to any conclusions, maybe he's got some sort of connection to the hotel. Okay, I think it's time for me to get my head together, and that's the end of this chapter, it looks like. Exciting. After returning from a walk on early on December 21st, I ran into Mags. I asked if I could take a look around the 4th floor, but she refused. Someone overheard my chat with Mags. That person was Dylan. That's right. Dylan said that he'd gladly show me around the 4th floor. We agreed to meet up here at 4 o'clock. My pager started bleeping, so I got Rachel on the phone. She had some new information about the murder in the hotel from 13 years ago. She revealed that the person to discover the body was Peter Rivet. That's right. The person who discovered the body was none other than Peter Rivet, who just happened to be Marie's husband. Armed with the information Rachel had given me, I went to question Marie. She talked about accusations of her insurance fraud and about her husband and brother. From this chat, I learned that Mike, her brother, saw the body as well. I also learned that a secret code used in the hotel. Yeah, that's what we did. Right, Marie, let's slip that the hotel staff use star as a secret code word. Hey, situation. Thank you so much. Popping in last at the end of the stream with that rose. Thank you so much. Welcome and thank you. Let's get a big W for situation here. Big W for situation. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. It was connected to the party that was thrown just prior to the hotel closure. After finishing my chat with her, I prepared my response to the order and posted it to the room 404 mailbox. I listened to Frank's tape, which I got from Tony. I finally knew what Frank had been investigating. It turns out he was looking into Kathy McGrath's murder. Right. Frank's looking into the murder in room 404 from 13 years ago. There was a memo regarding an unsolved murder case on Frank's tape. I listened to the entire tape, the entire content of the tape. It said something about what Frank was actually trying to find. Turns out he's investigating lost items connected to Condor. Okay. Right. The last thing recorded on Frank's tape was him saying that he's looking for lost items connected with Condor. Seems like I'm not the only one looking into this building's past. But why is Frank so focused on this even after his retirement? Why would he still be looking into the unsolved case that happened 13 years ago? A murder 13 years ago, and the disappearance of the Scarlet Star 25 years ago. There's got to be some sort of connection that links the two incidents. Why do I get the feeling that my questions are just leading to more questions? I don't want to stop playing, but it's getting late. You can now read the events of this chapter in the Last Window novel. We are on holidays, though, so maybe I'll see if I can come on a little bit earlier than Tuesday, because I'm really having a good time playing this. I love the vibe of this. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel a lot different to playing Simpsons Road Rage. Well, it wasn't called that. It was Hit and Run. But, yes, I'd like to overwrite my file. I love this type of game. It's certainly not rage-inducing whatsoever. Probably not as entertaining, but I really, really like it. I love it. I think it's the way to play. I think it's the way to do it. Okay. December 21. This is the part where we'll pick up on the next stream. And if you are unable to see the stream, do not stress, because you can watch it. You can watch a recording of it later. If you follow the direct me links, you'll be able to find those places. No need for me to spruik them here. If you know me, you'll know where to go. Join the Discord. Join up that Discord and come and keep in touch so you can know if I do manage to get on to do an earlier stream that's outside of the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday sort of schedule from 9 p.m. Melbourne time, then you can see in the announcements, oi, I'm going live tonight, and you'll know to be able to join. And we'll be able to stay in touch. We'll be able to have a laugh. We've got new people joining. After most streams, there's new people joining most times we were on. We've got Glossy Road has joined today, which I think was Jess from earlier. There's stuff going on in the social part. Coke Zero bottles into the yellow bin. Yeah, there's some lols going on in there. We're all discussing games. We're doing some funny stuff. This phone's continuing to ring, but I'm going to not answer it so we can pick it up next time. Boostifer has just entered right now. Boostifer, you've just caught us at the end of the session, but have no fear, because everything that has happened tonight has been saved and is available for you to watch on a place that is coloured red. It looks like this. Check this out, by the way. How cool is this? Anybody who's just coming in, I know I'm leaving, but this was $5 from Marketplace because it's broken. But we'll see if we can get that working. Or turn it into something else. But that red case is really sharp. I like that. And also, Boostifer, you'll be excited to see, I don't know if you'll be excited or not, but this game here I've just picked up called Another Code Recollection. Now, it is a port of 2 DS games that were made by the company who made this game. So, yes, great. Catch up in your own time. Love to hear your thoughts on how the game's going so far. And thank you again for your beautiful and generous donation of this game. It is so much fun. I'm having such a good time. I feel really, really good about playing this. Especially over the last game, Simpsons Hit and Run, which made me rage. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Thank you to lovely people who were dropping gifts tonight. Appreciate that so much. Situation, Ethan, Rusty, and Femka, all champions. And I think there was another one in there too, but my chat got all jacked up for tonight, so I didn't get to see. So again, I'm out of here. You guys enjoy yourself. I'll try my best to get on again. Tuesday, yes, but I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do another one before that if I can. So maybe tomorrow night, maybe Monday night. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you. I'm still on holiday, so I get to, maybe I want to do a little extra. Thank you. See you soon. Have a great time. Enjoy some logo, and let's get some Hotel Dusk on very, very, very soon. So yeah.